as the public, have to push these understandings, because if we don't push these understandings, then we help them bury him.
But I'm confused, because who's the one that said, I want you to stick that big black thing in me and be pregnant with your
what does that sound like? I want you to stick that big black thing in me.
So
it's not Shannon saying it. Like, again, y'all want him to be DL. Y'all want to twist it. Now you don't even know who said it.
Okay, can I say something?
What does the comprehension sound like? That's a woman asking for it.
Yeah, but Manny, come on now. They gonna say he coerced her at her age. He used her fucking stardom.
No, I'm speaking on the point of her not even realizing who said that comment. That's a woman asking for the man.
I know.
Again, by you being unclear to that, that goes into the claims of him being DL. He is not DL if he told y'all he's straight. Let that man be great. We are playing into the things that bury him.
No, he buried him.
Hey, that goes Zero. Zero, what's up, Zero? My nigga Zero, what's cracking?
Yeah, I'm up in here. What's up?
What's up, bro?
Yeah, what's good? What's good?
We're burying him. But somebody who is in this industry for as long as he's in this industry, he knows better. He went through his whole career without no scandals, and then you retire from football, and you put scandal like you 54. You should know what the fuck goes on in the leagues and in women. You should already know.
We want to have favorite.
And that shit, that's your fault. It ain't nothing to do with the common.
Thank y'all for the gifts.
Yes, it is, because just like you saying, a scandal. A scandal is just that. The people take it and turn it. That's what a scandal is. Again, we know this is kinky play. We know that this is kinky play.
Yeah, I've been on.
We are the only ones that make it a scandal by not accepting that's kinky play. That's how the kinky people do it. That's how the freaks rock out.
We didn't make it a scandal. She made it a scandal when she brought that favorite. She made it a scandal.
It don't become a scandal until the people pick it up. She can say what she want to say, just like he can say what he want to say. It don't become a scandal until the people pick it up and make it a scandal.
No, but he was still wrong because he should have had.
You kind of muffled, Cloud. We can't really hear you, Cloud. We muffled.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Now.
You can't put that on the people. She made it a scandal when she brought it out. We just comment on it. Yeah. When y'all put shit on the internet or out in the public, y'all can't get mad that people talk about it because y'all put it out there to fucking talk about it.
Yeah. Right. And that's what I'm making you aware of. That's what a scandal is. The people make it a scandal, not the person that released it. The people decide whether it's a scandal or not. That's what I just said, Lily. The people.
Okay, he shouldn't have never put himself in that predicament. When she did not sign that NDA, when she did not sign the NDA, it doesn't matter what he says or what she says. Now it's a scandal, now it's out in the public, and now it's for public opinion.
It's a wrap for Shannon. It's a wrap.
It's going to be a YT jury. Trust and believe it's going to be a YT jury.
Hold on 1 second, y'all. 1 second. Hold on 1 second, y'all. 1 second, please. Cash out message says, Diamond, Zoe does not have a 30-piece here. Laugh out loud. What is Zoe? What is Zoe's level, y'all? We just need to let him know real quick.
Hey, first of all, I ain't never been on this goddamn app.
Zoe, so your level is, hold on, what is his level?
I don't know.
Zoe, say something in the comments. Say something in the comments.
Yeah, he's a one.
Thank you, honeybees. Y'all say something in the comments, Zoe.
That's crazy. Y'all would want her to get her 50 million, but yet, you know what? 1 minute, y'all. You know what? I cannot believe.
That's how the world works.
Hold on, I can't see Zoe comment.
Now the white
Zoe, say something in the comments.
Oh, this is crazy.
Zoe, say something in the comments.
I
am.
Yeah, 1 minute they pro-black, next minute the white lady helping the white lady get 50 million over all our asses.
Zoe, you lying.
You do nothing. That's up to the jury.
Zoe, stop lying.
That's up to the judge and jury. That's not up to us.
You said, Lily, all-white jury, and you don't got enough sense in yourself to say, Lily, oh, that's wrong, an all-white jury, but yet you promote that.
Zoe, stop lying. You ain't said. Oh, Zoe. Hold on. Wait 1 second, y'all. Hold on. Wait 1 second. Hold on. Wait 1 second. So, y'all, hold on. Wait 1 second. Real quick, y'all. Sidebar. Real quick. Sidebar. Zoe, you're at the level 1, right? You have to engage over here. You don't have to tap the screen. You have to engage. All right. So you have to send gifts. There's a gift box down at the bottom. You have to send gifts, whether it's small or big. But I just want to let you know that you are at a level 1 and you cannot talk to us. Sorry.
Yeah, because y'all the one. Hey,
sorry.
Hey, you are. Listen.
We're listening.
Just listen.
We're listening.
Listen.
We're listening.
Listen.
Yeah.
Y'all down here in the prison. I ain't know I had to come to prison to goddamn to see y'all.
What you mean we in the prison?
I ain't never been on this app like that. What the fuck?
So okay, but you still in level 1 though.
Y'all, I'll get my shit up. Don't worry about that.
Thank y'all so much, y'all.
Tell her, Zoe, give us some time, Dad.
Who got a long face?
Hey,
Me?
yeah.
I got a long face.
I don't be over here on this app.
I got a long face.
I ain't saying defend him. What I'm saying is we have to get away from that tabooness. We know this is kinky work. I ain't saying defend nobody. I'm saying we got to speak the facts, which is kinky work, is not illegal, and it's a shakedown. That's what I'm saying.
You know,
but man, if he was black, if he was black, he would have a whole nother perspective. What are we doing?
If he was black, I would be saying the same thing. It's kinky work. We can't get caught up in it. If it's a true crime, if it's a true crime, I'm standing with the person that has been
scratching me. Stop scratching me.
This is a shakedown. We have to speak to the facts. This is kinky shit.
But if
even if it was two black people, it would be the same thing. This is kinky shit.
You can't be talking about you gonna choke somebody in public, though.
Yeah, but if a coon get
they are kinky and that's what they like, we have to be again. If they are kinky and they are having this conversation about what they like to do in public, which is PDA, public display of affection. Apparently, we done got so far from that.
Thank y'all for the gifts, y'all. Thank y'all for the gifts.
Okay, but
what I'm saying is, if a coon get their wait, hold on, let me just get this out. If a coon get their nuts handed to him, why we gotta try to? We gonna go defend that
too, y'all. I don't favor it.
Shannon be on some cool shit, though, Manny.
We are defending the truth.
Y'all don't hear the live?
By us defending the truth.
What I'm saying is, Shannon be on some cool shit, and this could very well just be his karma from the cool shit.
This same philosophy could work for any of us blacks. Do you not realize accepting the truth and some kinky shit only works to our demise in the long run?
Download the favorite app, y'all.
Yeah, man.
It's not censored over here. We can do what we want to do over here, y'all. It's not censored over here.
Why do you think that Lily said an all-white jury? Because black people are not going to be capable of doing what is actually needed.
Again, we have all said that it's a shakedown. We all agree that she's shaking his ass down, but we also agree that he allowed himself to be shook down because he should have made his right EPA. That's the end of the story.
Thank y'all for the gifts, y'all. Thank y'all for the gifts.
Right, he handed it to her on a silver platter.
Yeah, we're not making that away from him.
That don't mean that we add pieces to that platter.
We have
kinky stuff.
See the boy stop it. Thank you for the gifts, y'all.
Legal ramifications.
You prefer your options.
Man, what's the
Man is going to be controversial. He's going to be contrary to the point. Any chance he can get.
And the reason being is because I'm speaking to the fact of it. That's why I can't.
Oh, you a level 3 now.
If there's no crime, I can stand on the side of they are kinky. It was consent.
Are you moving on up like the Jeffersons?
Y'all don't say you're level 3 now. It's too glitchy for me. I have to leave out of comments. It's too much.
But do y'all consider the age to play a part? Because if you think about it, the age is going to play a very big part with him meeting her at the age of 19 while he was 50. They already told you that.
That's why I said it's a wrap for Shannon. It's over for Shannon.
Oh, Miss T, babe. Oh, we got to get that together.
Is that illegal to date at 19?
If it's illegal or not, it matters what it looks like. So it could be a
Right.
Oh no. See, we back to public opinion. We back to public opinion. That's public opinion.
They don't play about their children.
2.0. Try it again. It's running smoothly. Okay, y'all. You said the app update is kind of slow. Yeah, but you still updated though.
Do not play about their kids.
A civil suit. A civil suit is
Thank y'all for the gifts, y'all. Thank y'all for the gifts.
Are going to feel some type of way or not. That's what the man in the video said. That is going to play on.
Thank y'all for the gifts.
The fact that she was 19, and then everybody keeps talking about she's the only fan. Okay, but she's only fans at 19 when he met her. Ain't nobody talked about that. We don't know when she started that OnlyFans, but y'all keep bringing that up. So y'all
like Lily said, it's what it looked like.
Yeah, the lawyers always say that it's not what you know, it's what you can prove. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So it's not good.
Exactly. And apparently we can prove that it wasn't a crime committed. We can prove that it definitely sounded like some consent, even from both of their words.
Right, I learned how to mute it.
But
I'm
it
muted.
abusive.
So,
It sounded very abusive, though.
all right, so hear me out.
Both are in this conversation together, which again you can prove from them both being in the dialogue together.
we're not taking away from that. Why do you keep arguing a point that we're not arguing? We're arguing the fact that he allowed himself to be caught up in this situation. Nobody said it was criminal.
So y'all download the favorite app.
Like this one dude, he be on there. He had a little. He said, "Damn, man, I ain't trying to rag on the girl, but you know, I'm knocking down women finer than her though. Like, how you get knocked over by, you know what I mean? Like, that just show you that like Shannon ain't got it all, man. He ain't got it all.
Okay, so I don't want what's the comment?
He thought he was
Why is Manny going so hard for Shannon though? Why is Manny going so hard for Shannon?
Because he's a black man.
You know, Manny likes to be contrary to the facts. That's all.
I explained to y'all my point, but again, y'all don't listen, so y'all can have y'all own theories. I explained to y'all exactly where I was speaking from, but y'all don't listen.
Okay, we listening, Manny. Go ahead.
Hold on, Manny. You are the lead room, so you give us the information for us to give our own opinions on. So what are we talking about? You add to the fucking tear down.
What I do learn, what I have learned over here on this favorite, y'all.
No tear down of Shannon. Why do you think that y'all all are speaking to what I'm speaking to? I'm speaking from my point. Y'all speaking from y'all point. I ain't tearing Shannon down.
Y'all was over here.
Would you talk to a fucking 19-year-old?
That ain't a question to ask me. So
y'all would have been able to see.
Like that. So ask yourself that.
I'm asking you the
your mind thinks like that.
Answer it. You're not gonna
you answer that question with your mind, Zodiac. Don't ask me no question like that.
Zodiac and Manny, right?
Don't ask me no question like that. You answer it, Zodiac. You answer it.
So let me tell you why.
Answer it yourself.
I'm telling you guys. Good morning, baby. Kinky.
No, that's what
was you in favorite this whole time? Because I was in favorite since 6 o'clock this morning.
So the only thing that you could think is that I told you my mind don't think like that. So you answer it.
To a 19-year-old, regardless of legality and morality, it doesn't matter. Like
I stated,
stop scratching me. Y'all, it's a gift where they throw a cat and the cat is just like scratching me right here, right? And I'm like, stop scratching me.
Again, what we can prove. So you use your brain to think about, would you date a 19-year-old or not?
I asked you the question, you know damn what I'm doing.
And I told you my mind don't think like that. So I guess we both got the same answer.
And the fact that y'all saying about an all-white jury, I've seen a few videos of black women tearing his head off. So
good morning. Yes, y'all. I'm on favorite right now. We're live on Blaqqdiamond 1 on favorite. Download the app. Favorite.
No, I feel like if he has
Diamond, them people just ride boxes. I did get some of them out because they're not saying anything. I did get some of them out. What page are you on TikTok? So my Diamond Show fan page, y'all, was permanently banned.
Got it.
Yeah, they gonna be.
My Diamond Show fan page was permanently banned, y'all. So that page is gone. You guys won't be able to find me on that page. The subs is gone.
I don't think it's gonna be a hard
TikTok shop is gone. All of that is gone, right?
Another thing, like Kid just came up here, was also gonna get him. A lot of people are not in on that BDSM, so they don't understand that shit. And if they don't,
Let me turn it down a little bit so y'all I can talk to y'all. Okay, so a lot of y'all don't know. My page was permanently banned, right? The Diamond Show fan page. Okay. So what happened was I still have the Black Diamond 2. I still have Black Diamond 3. And I still have Black Diamond 6. But because people were mass reporting my pages, right? Because people were mass reporting my pages, all my pages are down. So I can't go live on TikTok. And I refuse to make other pages. And I'm going to tell you why. Because being with the new rules that TikTok got going on, we're censored a lot. We can't talk about everything and have certain topics that we want to have, for one. Then on top of that, too, you got a group of people mass reporting my pages so they can get me off the live, off of TikTok, so they can be great there soon, right? So, when they permanently banned my Diamond Show page, I went to favorite yesterday. And so we were on favorite for the remainder of the time. So a lot of y'all didn't know. So y'all are not following me on favorite. Y'all got to follow me on favorite. Y'all got to follow me on all my platforms, because that's what I was trying to tell y'all. If something happened, y'all need to know where, where else Diamond is going to be live at. So yeah, some of y'all favorite other content creators, yeah, they was getting together and mass reporting me, a whole bunch of them. So they're trying to knock down everything, you know what I'm saying, that I work hard for, that I built scratch for. It started from with 4 people in the goddamn live watching me, right? So, so yeah, so that's what we're dealing with. My TikTok page, one of my TikTok pages, Black Diamond 2, come back on at 11 o'clock today. But you guys, I'm trying to elevate. I don't want to be stagnant. I want to expand. I want to get out of the messy side of TikTok, the algorithm. I want to get away from certain people on the app, right? Hear me out. So, but by everybody following everybody, it's keeping me right there. It's keeping me right there. Good morning. It's keeping me right there. So I want to push away from TikTok. I want to merge on out, right? I know a lot of y'all, like a lot of y'all might be uncomfortable a little bit because we're used to what we're used to. I get it, right? I get it. She keeps saying the same thing. Please don't. What happened? Be careful. Your chair might break. How much chair gonna break? Bitch, I know you ain't calling me fat. Bitch, I know you ain't calling me fat. Hey! Hey! I know you ain't calling me fat, because I guarantee you, I'm sure your mama weighs more than me. I'm sure your mother weighs more than me. I'm sure. I know you ain't calling me fat. Oh! Baby. Baby, I'm thicker than a snicker. I'm thicker than a snicker now. Thank y'all for the gifts. I'm thicker than a snicker now. But I'm not fat. That's one thing you can't give me. You can't give me that title. Hey, no sir. Bitch. You can't give me that title. So anyhow, what you do to her man? Who man? Who man, babe? So that is why I'm able to speak from where I'm speaking from, because there is no criminal offenses. If there were criminal offenses, it would be a whole different conversation. Okay, so when there is no criminal offenses, I know this nigga ain't named his name AJ the Gladiator. I know this nigga name ain't. Oh, Gladiator. Okay, that's not AJ. AJ probably throwing all type of stuff. He probably saying Diamond ain't on today. So you guys, we're on YouTube right now. I got my other phone on favorite. We got 500 and some people over here on favorite, y'all. Y'all gotta come on favorite. What you do to her man? Who man? Who man, options? Who man, honey? I'm trying to figure out, because honey, the way it looks on TikTok, Be careful, ma'am. Do not get up or walk. You might check your house. You might crack your house for. Oh, so cute.
Civil case
Okay.
is morality. When you think about it,
Where my mom's at in here? Knock that hoe.
Not convicted. He was not found guilty.
Because I'm sure her mom was disappointed in her foolishness.
And had to pay. So even though
fake DoorDash drivers are targeting and robbing women in the metro Atlanta area. Decatur, Lithonia, Conyers, and Covington. Please be careful.
They're going to find him guilty.
You know what? That's why look, I have my shit. It's better over here. Y'all think so? Y'all can't see the comments though. Y'all know the comment cousins be showing out. They have their own thing going on.
In that kinky subcategory, their language is different. That's what
You look amazing. Just play. I'm fine, babe. Yeah, I'm not worried about that. Yeah, no, they can't. No, they can't. No. Hey, Diamond, what page you on TikTok on? Babe, I'm on favorite. We on the favorite app. I'm not on TikTok today. I'm not on TikTok today. No TikTok. Not today. Because I'm trying to merge from TikTok. I'm trying to merge. I'm trying to elevate. I'm trying to expand. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'm trying to expand. It's stagnant on TikTok. I got to get away from there. So when they permanently banned my when they permanently banned the Diamond Show fan page, it was bittersweet because I did lose 800 and some subscribers. I did lose my TikTok shop earnings over there. I did lose my gift earnings over there. But I'm looking at it as, hold on. I'm looking at it from a positive standpoint, that it's just time for me to move around. I've outgrown TikTok. TikTok has been good to me. They have. I met a lot of great people. Hold on.
If they don't agree with the shit that was said in those videos and those text messages, they're going to find him guilty in the story.
Yeah, hold on. Let me move. Let me let some people in the box.
They will not be. That's going to be a moral issue. So even in civil court or in criminal court, it's all about legality. It's not about morality, right? So she can use those messages to say, "Oh, he assaulted me," or "He was assaulting me," and that may be the hanging bush, or that may be the hanging factor.
So TikTok has been good to me. However, I got to get out of that pond. It's not allowing my algorithm to grow. My numbers are staying the same. So here, I'm over here on favorite. I've already accumulated a lot of new followers already. A lot of people are coming in. We can barely hear you. Oh, we hear the background. So I cut it down, y'all, so y'all can hear me. It's been time to move around. Favorite cool, and it's a good thing. Thank you, babe. So I got my live going on favorite, y'all. I got my show going on favorite. I'm talking to y'all at the same time. I can't move. This is low as it's gonna let my volume go. I muted my mic so they can't hear me over there. Only you guys can hear me over here. I like YouTube better. Favorite got a bad connection. They do. But then you want to be able to engage a little bit more, you know. I'm going to try to work on it today where I can merge favorite and YouTube together like I used to do on TikTok. Remember how I would go live and you guys will be able to hear the show from TikTok? I'm going to work on that today for y'all. All right, I got to go and look at some gems today for fight night. I do got to do that because we're having fight night too, you guys. Don't forget that we're still having fight night. We'll see. I can't find the download. It's called Favorite, babe. It's called Favorite.
That will be the best way for his defense, will be to bring up BDSM, but they have to find some kind of beginning where she introduced this to him, or this is something that she wanted, or something like if you don't have messages to say that, then her messages look like he's just being a predator or he's just assaulting her.
And that's what she's going to
But
say.
user in timeout.
And that's why, right, exactly.
All right.
She's not going to use that.
That remind me. Who's that? Ace Stay. Who's that, babe?
Without the NDA or without
I'm gonna check your Instagram. I did. Hold on. I added you. Okay, moderators. Manage moderators. Okay. I added you. It's now managing moderators. Oh wait, I think I did that wrong. Shit. Remove as managing moderators. Hold on. Wait. Add as a moderator. Can manage, block, and use and change mods. Okay, there you go. All right. So I got you, honeybees.
But I feel like something happened. There is something that happened that made her turn on him in 2 years.
Good morning. Good morning. Nerdy cat over here. Okay, so I wanted to. Y'all need to come over to favorite Blaqqdiamond one. Y'all do. Y'all need to. I wanted to. So yeah, y'all. So what they're doing is they're knocking down pages. They're censoring me on TikTok. All right. I don't think everybody else is being censored on TikTok. There's still a lot of people that are not getting mass reported, that are having stupid ass dumb lives every fucking day. Right? The blogs are catching them. They're not being mass reported. They're not getting their lives taken down. So it looks like they're being, I'm being mass reported. Like, we got to get Diamond out of here. We're working in overtime. We got to get Diamond off the app. So I guess some of them feel like they're gonna be great. They are able to be great as long as not on the app. So but like I said, I'm gonna work on it where I can merge favorite and hold on, y'all, 1 second. So I was so looking for you on TikTok. Yeah, y'all, we gonna have to y'all, I mean, I get it. Y'all like TikTok, I get it. Y'all like your faves. I get all of that, but TikTok is declining for certain content creators. Because here's the thing. We're not going to be able to have a live and, you know what I'm saying, without being reported. You see what I'm saying? Me, T, and Manny keeps getting reported. Right. They need us out. They need us out the way. They need us out the way. They need us out the way. But what they fail to realize is they're so dumb. They're so dumb. They're so dumb that they are pushing us to the apps where you can make more money than on TikTok. But I'm going to shut up because, they say I'm slow. I don't know what the hell going on. So, like I said, right, they so dumb. They think that they really doing something when they are pushing us to expand and grow on other platforms. Make it make sense. We can all make it versus destroying each other. Listen, y'all need to tell them that. Y'all need to tell them that because I'm staying in my own lane over here minding my own business. I would never be cool with them. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck how much they come to my live and kiki ha ha. I don't give a fuck how much they come to my platform and kiki ha ha. Baby, look. Outside this app, nada. Cookie took your page down. I seen her tell HB. It takes more than just one person. It takes more than just one person. They have to mass report. It takes more than just one person. It takes more than just one person, y'all. They got to get together. My live was being reported for shit that wasn't even, that we wasn't even doing.
That's why I said to me, it sounded like in this situation, she was being a dime because she knew all that and he didn't. That's why she didn't sign that NDA.
Thank you for the gifts, y'all. Thank y'all for the gifts. So yeah, that's the thing. Like, my live was being reported for things, even when it was being reported when it was just me in the box by myself. Hold on, y'all. I got a cash out message. I got a cash out message, y'all. Wait 1 second. Let me unmute my mic.
But she knew he didn't know that, so she used that shit to her advantage. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying she's a real dime in the world. I'm just saying that's how she played.
But what I'm saying, but I'm trying to tell you that's
hold on, you guys. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. The live is coming from favorite, y'all. We're on favorite. The live is coming from favorite, y'all. We are on favorite Black Diamond 1. Hold on 1 second. Let me read this. Let me read this Instagram message. Instagram message says, panel. I don't believe white people have a problem with the age of the majority laws like our community has an issue with. It's all about legality and the fact that it was consensual, not to mention the jury is going to be instructed to decide based on law only.
Correct.
Why would they? Okay.
So y'all are saying, so wait 1 second. So hold on, wait 1 second. So are you guys saying that in our community we are the only one that has a problem with age, that the other races don't?
From a stat basis, older white men are known to be pedophiles. I mean,
right. But that's the thing. Black people, we've always stuck to morality. As a unit, as a whole, we have always stuck to moral grounds and saying teens should not be with older men.
In the black community, we hide shit under the rug, though.
Well, that's we do that too. We do that too. Yeah.
All right. Keith, is so this like you would say like the 50 Shades of Grey movie? Is that what this?
So yeah, if you got favorite, y'all, we are on favorite on Black Diamond 1. We're on favorite on Black Diamond 1. And we're talking about the Shannon Sharp. So what you guys hear in the background is I'm live on favorite. Okay. I just, we got 78 people in here on YouTube. I just kind of wanted to give y'all a heads up on what's happening, because a lot of y'all are looking for me this morning and y'all can't find me. If you guys follow me on all my platforms, like I asked you guys to, we would be like having certain conversations. So yes, y'all, if y'all can download the app favorite, my name is Black Diamond 1 on there. There was already someone on there that has a fake page, but
I'm not wanting to argue, but y'all wanted to argue me about me informing y'all that this is a taboo community. But yeah, he's over here willing to give his story, and y'all still are not understanding that he's a part of it. And I came in saying my point was that the world is not familiar with this.
So
he's choosing to tell y'all his story and that he's a part of the community.
You can't find the app favorite. It's favorite with a D on the end, I think.
I just want to know, how do I join?
Race definitely plays a part in this.
I want to know, how do I join?
Let me see. Overdues 1906. Okay, I knew you were over here. I'm back and forth. So I got my favorite going on right now. We are on the favorite app right now with the D. If you download that app, babe, we are over here having a topic about Shannon Sharp. So let me add as mod.
Exactly. So again, he's losing regardless.
Absolutely. And how do I join? How do I get a part? How do I join into this?
Let me see, y'all. Hold on 1 second.
It's a very underground. It's a very underground community. But I live in Atlanta, and Atlanta is.
Let's see. Okay, so
we have a lot of.
Users who can invite you, everyone. Okay, make sure that is on. Receive invites to co-host, merge with chat co-host. Users who can invite you, everyone. Okay. Let's see what else. Y'all, like I'm still learning how to mod everyone.
So I'm gonna say this to you, Manny. I don't believe it's just because they don't know about the community. Because like the other day we were talking about this, I brought up Paul Pierce, and I couldn't remember his name, but it was Paul Pierce. Paul Pierce was just in a strip club throwing money. Shit. He lost sponsorship. It's not. It definitely has the part to play. All right, right? So
yes, y'all, we have.
Cloud, only certain states and cities actually consider strippers. Hold on, let me finish. There's only certain states and cities that actually acknowledge
I'd
stripping
like to come up and
as a
speak
legit job.
to the BDSM platform. Okay.
Yes. But the problem is he has been blackballed. Like there's nothing. For me, he's still making movies. He's still. Like Rick wrote it down when she was like right there.
Y'all, they say I'm big. Yes, it will be on it on TikTok. Just move it around. Follow all the pages. Yes. Favorite Black Diamond 1. Yes, that's it. Favorite Black Diamond 1, but it's 2 Q's now because there's someone on favorite with a fake page already. So I am on favorite Black Diamond 1, BLAQQDIAMOND 1. So that's where we are at.
Can we all accept the fact
hey,
that
how you doing, Mom? How you doing?
Just for YT women, because it's women that look like us that's a part of this life that this woman is as well. That like to company.
So okay, so y'all, that's what's happening right now.
Listen, y'all, they like to keep company. I'm not saying they're doing that.
So I do have my TikTok pages. I have Black Diamond 2, Black Diamond 3, and Black Diamond 6. The only thing is I cannot go live on those pages. They mass recorded them. And then every time a violation comes through, I gotta end the live, bring it back up, keep ending the live and bring it back up. You know what I'm saying? In order to not get a violation. That is annoying. It's time for me to move around, y'all. It really is. It's time for me to move around.
Muddying up and dirtying up, you know what I'm saying? Something that is supposed to be consensual and it's muddying it up. You know what I'm saying? But somewhere along the line, he fucked up with her. You can't fuck up with yourself.
I want to hear where they said this was a part of the
say this, like there's a sub-dom relationship and your dom is definitely in control. But anybody that's a part of that community knows that you're not.
Have you looked into Twitch? It's not just for gamers. So I did have a Twitch. I deleted it. I gotta see. Oh, it's really like TikTok. I'm on favorite now. It is. It's really like TikTok. It is. You guys don't have to tap the screen. You just have to engage by sending gifts. The gifts are cheaper than TikTok and etc. Yes, the gifts are cheaper and everything. So you just have to engage, like send little gifts, big gifts, whatever you want to do. But that's the engagement that pushes me to the discovery page.
About the community of women that like to hang around superstars, get that bag. You understand? That is a part of their life, and it's not just YT women. It's a lot of them that sit up.
Okay, so y'all follow me on Instagram too, because if you guys following me on Instagram, then I'm going live over there as well too. Also, y'all could just inbox me. Hey, Diamond, I don't see you, because it's a lot of people inbox me on Instagram, and I was able to tell them where we were. I was able to tell them where we were. So y'all follow me on Instagram as well. My Instagram page is Black Diamond 1. A lot of y'all aren't following me on my Instagram as well. Favorite don't have sub options yet. No, they don't. Only thing they have right now, y'all, is Only thing they have right now, you guys, is
I'm gonna show you how it doesn't work like that on both sides. When Cassie came out and said what she said, the black community tore her the fuck apart. Told her she was lying.
Oh hell, I saw the black community rally behind her.
They was talking about she was lying. She was just trying to get some money.
I didn't hear nobody say that.
So
yes, they were saying it. They was definitely saying it. You just might not.
I had Cassie back.
Okay, you might have had her back, but I'm telling you, in general, they was talking about she was just trying to get money. She was trying to tear down another black man.
oh yeah, I got quite a few people in the waiting room waiting.
Then it was a whole different story.
I believe Cassie from the very
I
beginning.
got quite a few people in the waiting room
There are black women who
waiting.
same positions and they do the same thing, but they will not get the limelight that she got. They will not get no $50 million. It would not be this talk. That is what's the difference.
Okay, so she's in there.
I believe Cassie.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, y'all. So y'all, we are on Favorite. We are live on Favorite right now. We are live on Favorite. A lot of y'all been looking for me. We are live on Favorite. Follow me on Instagram at Blaqqdiamond1. My name is spelled the same way. BLAQQDIAMOND1.
Nobody believed her until that video came out. When that video of him hitting on her and
we are discussing the Shannon Sharp case with the young lady that is 19 years old. Good morning, you guys. Good morning. Good morning. So you guys, I'm going to give you guys time to follow me on all my platforms. When I do go live on TikTok, it's going to be on Blaqqdiamond 2. Blaqqdiamond 2. When I do go live on TikTok, it's going to be Blaqqdiamond 2.
The reputation of white women precedes them, right? Where they're known to be liars. They're known to do these things for money or for unalivenment of black men. I don't think black women are known for that historically.
Good morning. Are you going live? I'm live. See? I'm live, y'all. It's what I've been doing all day, all morning. So y'all, can y'all please?
But my thing is, you put yourself in that situation.
So can you guys please follow me on all my pages? Follow me on all of my pages, on all my platforms.
You lost your whole livelihood behind this little girl. You deserve that. To me.
So I just wanted to speak to like what some of what I wanted to speak to what some of Keith was saying, and then like the biggest difference between the civil and versus the criminal case. What Keith, I agree with.
So let me see what else.
Because the way that she can use those texts are to her advantage. For as far as if it's going into the BDSM, the best thing would be for Shannon Sharp to get a lawyer who they specialize in.
My Blaqqdiamond 2 page is up and running, but I want you guys to come to Favorite. I want y'all to come to Favorite. We want Favorite. If I go live on Blaqqdiamond 2, it's only gonna be for 5 minutes. 5 minutes. I'm gonna tell everybody where I'm at. 5 minutes.
What the Dom is saying, just to be punished in those, in the sexual way.
That's it.
So
five munduns. Munduns.
I don't want to is because she actually wanted to, and that's in a BDSM type relationship. So she would still be considered a sub. But to those that don't know that, and you're just looking at these text messages, this is exactly how you guys are taking it, as she's playing, in distress. And so with that goes to the.
So if I go live on TikTok, they got 5 minutes to come and talk to me. I really wanna meet you. Can I talk to you?
How the evidence is presented, the damages asked for, and so
I'm gonna go live. I'm gonna pull up my TikTok right now on my other phone.
The direction of the
like I
case
said,
more on the defendant side. But with her, because it's civil, she has more of an advantage. And so also to answer some of y'all's questions, there is race
what are
play
y'all
in
sending me all this
BDSM
for?
and there is age play in BDSM. And so with age play, it's not even just about the age, it's also about the parent part of it, like the mother to the or the mother to the son or the father to the daughter type thing. That goes into age play. So it's a lot of nuances when it comes to BDSM. And so that also can be to our advantage that a lot of people don't know about, unfortunately. So we just have to see how it plays out. But it is not a morality thing. It is all about how her lawyer, her and her lawyer present this to go in her favor for as far as like what is she claiming for emotional damage or what have you.
Hold on.
So I just wanted to.
Can I ask y'all a question? Do y'all think when people are on juries, do y'all think they really making
Yeah,
a
I ain't
decision
even
based
got
off
no
the law,
damn
or are they making
thing.
no decision based off of their morals?
So
Yeah, my cash app message.
So for most of them is moral. However,
Big creators are observing. Big creators are observers coming to your live. Let's go. So y'all, I'm so excited because
that chooses the right type of jury and ask the jury questions so that they can have more favor on their
HB
side.
sending her minions to your chats.
Jury makes all the difference. You're absolutely right.
What sending her minions to my chats for what?
Lawyers they get with consultants so they can pick the right jury.
HB sending her minions
Right, I think y'all forget
to my chat for what? They can't report over here. They can't, you know what I'm saying, knock down my page. What they gonna do?
Or whatever, like they can ask them morality questions to see where their morality.
What they gonna do?
Decide, hey, I don't want that juror. I don't want this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they do a screen.
Are you not on TikTok today? So you guys hear me out. I am on favorite. I'm live on favorite right now. I'm finna go live on TikTok real quick. And just give everybody 5 minutes to download the app and follow me on favorite. That's all I'm doing because a lot of people don't know. So I'm gonna give them 5 minutes. This finna be mess. Nah, because the thing is, it's not gonna be mess because I don't know if y'all pay attention to it, but I really don't have to do anything to nobody for them to fuck with Diamond. I don't have to say nothing. I don't got to say their names. You know what I'm saying? I can ignore every fucking thing possible, and they're gonna still find some shit to say about Diamond every day. Y'all know that. Y'all know that. Y'all know that's how they get down. So like.
Oh, sorry, I got a phone call.
Okay, so what's the name on favorite? Black Diamond 1. Are you gonna stay on YouTube? No room on my phone for downloading anything. Oh.
So yes,
sorry. I don't know what to tell y'all. Like.
Sex coach, but it says pleasure coach in my name because I can't have sex coach in my name. So these are things that
I hit the live button on TikTok real quick. I hit the live button on TikTok. I ain't gonna be here long.
About that, so I just wanted to put out there, but I love that for you, Keith.
And I just want to say this as well, to the community. There are lawyers, judges, even people in the jury that will be a part of the community
I ain't gonna be here long.
Speak up, because it is again taboo.
I ain't even gonna be here long.
Y'all be aware of that as well. Like the judges will still sentence you knowing that they are a part of the community.
I'm just gonna give them an update.
You knowing that they are a part of the community because
and
again,
then we out.
It's taboo, like she just stated.
Danny, they're not sentencing him to anything.
No. I was making it went over your head. I'm not even going.
It didn't go over my head. It didn't go over my head.
So everybody that's coming in.
Yes.
Subs and all that.
So if he just has the right team, it could help a lot. But I don't know, like because of the decisions that he's making, if he can even, if he'll even do that. But like, I agree with Keith. Like he doesn't. I think he knows of BDSM, but I don't think like he's a part of it. And so because of that, he may not even know how to navigate to get through this.
caught slipping. He should have known.
But that's the thing.
So, okay, y'all. So, I'm live on all 3 platforms right now, but I'm not going to be live on TikTok long. I am going to give them an update on what's going on, and let them know what I'm doing. And it's up to you guys to.
It was black women again that started with the "don't touch me." I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. Velvet just told y'all.
What the hell
Let
is
me
you talking
finish.
about?
Let me finish because y'all want to go down this road. Y'all want to go down this road again.
You're going down right now.
Oh no, I'm going down the road. Oh, no, I'm going down the road. Velvet just made it clear to y'all.
Are you talking about the Me Too movement?
She was talking to the black people. A lot of things that the white people are doing for these men or the various women that they go out there and seek. You have to remember, they started with black women first.
I am too, y'all. I'm just going to make this quick announcement.
Are you going to
TikTok? I'm just going to make this quick announcement
historically, as y'all just said, black women are known for don't mess up my hair, don't touch my hair. I'm not giving head. Black women historically is known for these things.
Nanny.
So, y'all, I think
that's a consent thing. If you don't want to do that, you ain't got to do that. What are you talking about? We can't say no more. We just
y'all see my live? We gotta
let them do whatever they want to do.
No,
so you trying to say white women let them do whatever they want to do?
I just ain't been on TikTok.
But black women don't.
So
I have
you
not
saying
been on
white women are more
TikTok.
freakier than black women?
I have not been on TikTok
And
because
they let more shit happen?
Manny, what the
where's the
That's
live?
what we thought back in the day. I know I did it. That's what the conversations used to be about.
A lot of
that
people
white
over
women
here
was
want favorite.
different.
If you follow me on favorite,
do with white women.
then you guys will be. If you follow me on favorite,
people of color.
right? If you follow me on favorite, if y'all follow me on all my platforms, no, we're not that. If y'all follow me on all my
I just
platforms,
think that a lot of black men like them
you guys
because
will be able
simply
to.
put,
Y'all will know where I'm
I
at.
think
So y'all was looking for me this morning. Yeah, we on
when somebody
favorite.
don't want you to have something, it's more appealing to
Blaqqdiamond
you.
on favorite.
So forbidden fruit. I mean, that's what I look at them
TikTok,
as.
y'all, is knocking down all pages.
I get that, but it's like, okay.
There's mass reporting. You know, some of the people like y'all like to be in their lives and laugh and kiki ha ha. They are mass reporting.
Talking about we gotta rally for him because I ain't marked it later.
They doing what they want to do.
I'm not
it's
gonna
fine
say
with me.
don't come crying
You know
to me.
what I'm
Like
saying?
if
Like,
shit's bad, it's bad.
I'm on
You know what I'm
favorite.
saying?
My YouTube
and
is
if you need some help,
the Diamond Show, the
I'm
Black
gonna
Diamond
help
Show.
you. I'm gonna help you.
Well, Fanny,
Like
not
I'm
so
a good ass lawyer.
Fanny, not so smart. Got what he wanted. So I mean, shit, it is what it is.
Yeah, like right. Yeah.
Hold on, y'all. Let me
All
get
I'm
it.
saying is, if you're going to disrespect us, right, which black men oftentimes do, right, the femicide rate is very high within our community, right? Single mother rate is very high within our community. DV is very high within our community.
Okay, so can you tell me something good about our community? Tell me something good about black men and black women.
And then
Tell me something good about black men and black women as a community.
Why do they date white
Tell me something good about black men and black women.
Then the white women see the white women, they're not going to let you beat on them.
Hear me out.
I want y'all to tell
I'm
me
muted
something
on
good
favorite
because
right
the
now.
problem is we talk too much. We focus too much on the niggas that don't give a fuck about the black community. We focus too much on them, and we can't keep talking about the same type of nigga every single day. Let's talk about the good stuff in our community. Because one thing I have noticed is that black fathers, the way that they try to say that they're not involved, they're one of the most involved. Okay, so that's becoming taboo now about our black fathers not stepping up to the plate. So y'all give me something good about our black men that y'all enjoy, that y'all love.
You thought I was on favorite? We on favorite now.
That's been a stereotype since.
I just came over here to tell TikTok what's happening.
That's historic.
Which I'm only gonna be on here over here for 5 minutes today.
something positive about black
5
women,
minutes.
girl, because
That's
you
it.
always talking shit about
5 minutes
black
today.
women.
And then we going back to favorite.
Girl, please.
I just want to come over here and give y'all an update. I'm live on YouTube right now, and I got my favorite.
Okay, but you just
I'm
asked
about
me a
to end my
question, so let me
TikTok,
give you something.
right?
So let me give you something. I don't care what happens with black women. I'm always going to think that y'all are amazing. I'm always going to think that y'all strong. I'm always going to think that y'all resilient as fuck. I'm always going to believe. I'm always going to believe that y'all going to make sure that y'all take care of y'all man. Y'all going to take care of y'all kids. I'm going to always believe in y'all. I don't give a fuck what nobody got to say.
To be
I don't talk to y'all as if I don't, but see, listen, here's where y'all get twisted. I don't talk to y'all as if y'all mean nothing and that I don't care about y'all and that y'all just say shit. I'm only trying to get y'all to see the other side and understand that we still have good black men in this community.
It's peeing right there.
We gotta quit wasting so much time focusing on the niggas that make shit.
Black men in this community.
No accolades, no pat on the back or nothing for being good. Like that's
okay, Zodiac. You might not need it to do what you gotta do.
I'm on favorite right now.
Look, hold on, Zodiac. I appreciate the fact.
It's my favorite. That's what's right here.
They're dying and the femicide rate is continuing to rise. Like what?
Listen, Zodiac, I understand you don't need it. I understand you don't want it. But what I'm saying to you is, regardless of whether you want it or need it, it damn sure should feel good when somebody recognizes what you have sacrificed for your community. It definitely should feel good when somebody tells you thank you for you being the man that you are and choosing to even help your community. So you are one of the good brothers out here. And I feel like y'all get overshadowed by the bullshit black men because that's all we want to focus on. I don't want to put nobody over Zodiac that I know ain't shit. If I know a nigga ain't taking care of his kids and handling his business and doing what he's supposed to do as a man and doing his duty, his obligation to his family first and then to his community,
so they got to get together, mass support, or whatever. We got to get Diamond off this app.
I'd rather talk about the Zodiacs in the world and not the bullshit ass niggas.
But what they fail to realize is, if they pay attention to Diamond, they'll know Diamond gonna make her next move her best move. If they following Diamond.
What is that changing?
We're not saying that there are no good black men.
You know what it changes?
Good black men. We know that.
You know what it changes? It changes the fact that we appreciate you. Everybody wants to feel appreciated. Right. Everybody wants to know that somebody appreciates the sacrifice that they make it. Man, woman,
my
or
Black
dog.
Diamond 2 page, they mass report all my pages. So my Black Diamond 2 page just came back.
On the back or a praise is not even wrong shit. Like we have to realize when we get to the point we don't even want a praise or a pat on the back.
That's the lowest I can turn it. So I got my YouTube on right now, and I got my fave, y'all. Fave, I like favorite. I do. Favorite, we're not censored over there. We can say what we want to say over there. We're not censored over there. So favorite is more free. Y'all don't have to tap the screen and etc. So y'all kind of my favorite. Is Manny on favorite too? Yeah, Manny in my box right now. People that, you know what I'm saying? People that, you know, I tell y'all to follow me on my platforms, all my platforms. I tell y'all follow me on all my platforms. How do I find you on favorite? We're on Black Diamond 1. The name is Black Diamond 1. Be careful because there is a fake favorite page up there somebody made already. But you got to be careful because, so hear me out. We're on Black Diamond 1. It's on my favorite. We're on favorite, y'all. Black Diamond 1. Favorite, yes. Is the app called Favorite because it's not spelled like that. It's called Favorite with a D. Favorites with a D. Favorite with a D, y'all. Okay. So, y'all, it's already. So I downloaded the app on both of my phones. Okay. So I just wanted to come on here, y'all, and give y'all a quick update. My pages is Black Diamond 2, my page is Black Diamond 3, and my pages are Black Diamond 6. I do have those pages still. However, this is the only page that I'm able to go live on because, like I said, they're getting together and mass reporting all my pages, which eventually is going to result into a permanent ban. So it's okay. It's time for me to move around anyways. I got to get out this pond that's stagnant. You know what I'm saying? So I got to get out this pond that's stagnant. It's not. I'm not growing enough over here for me. So I'm okay with that. What, you know what I'm saying? They doing me a favor. It's okay. Why they think they're digging a hole for me? Why they think they digging a hole for me? They're gonna watch this glow up. So, so my Black Diamond 1 is on the favorite app, y'all. Yes, I'm doing good on favorite right now. Hell, I'm in the rankings. I'm at level 2 in the rankings. I'm at number 2 in the rankings on favorite. Yeah. Sorry.
And sometimes that is the way that
Yeah,
y'all
sorry.
gotta stay thinking. Take the ones with you that want to go.
Yeah. Where you been? I've been right here. So right now, y'all, I'm on the favorite. Can you explain the favorite app? So the favorite app is similar to okay. So why are you asking me to explain it, baby? All you gotta do is just come over, download the app. Download the app. I don't need to explain it, baby. If you're a true supporter, just download the app. I'm about to end my live here. We got 500 and some people in here. You better I'm about to end my live over here so y'all can come on a favor because I got to get back into engaging. It's called favorites. Tansy, baby, they've been asking about you all morning over here, child. They've been at Tansy. Listen, babe. Guess what? Over here on favorite, y'all can say what y'all want to say in the boxes. Y'all can say what y'all want to say in the boxes. Y'all not censored. Yeah. So, yeah, baby, they've been asking about you. They're like, what Tansy? What Tansy? So yeah, Tansy, honey, you look, your faves over here, honey, been asking about you. So yeah, y'all, they'll put in the comments. They'll put in the comments. I've been over there since 6 o'clock this morning. Diamond King Tansy over here. No, I like Tansy. I like Tansy, y'all. And there's a lot of people over here like Tansy too. That's why they was asking for her. What is the link to what, babe? If y'all was, if a lot of y'all were following me on Instagram, y'all could have inboxed me, and I would have, told everybody where I was.
I'm gonna say, God damn it, you do your motherfucking thing. I see you, girl. I see you, dude. You understand what I'm saying?
If y'all would have been following me on Instagram, Black Diamond 1, I would have been able to tell y'all. Yes, y'all. Black Diamond 1 on favorite. Goddamn, it's called favorite. You should add it to your link tree. Yeah, I'll put it in there, but y'all gotta go to the link tree. I'm on it. Thanks for sharing. You're welcome, babe.
Anyways, y'all send small gifts. Really?
So I'm gonna get out of here, y'all. I'm gonna end my TikTok.
So y'all really think this will be going?
I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna end my TikTok. We only got.
I think the criticism he would get would be much worse if she was a young black lady, because
pick your username. That's for you.
Because what
to pick the name you want to go by.
I'm not even gonna say it because I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm pretty sure
you can smoke and drink on there too. Yes,
why
you
would
can.
it be different? You think it would be worse?
So yes, y'all. So I'm going back over here to favorite. I'm about to get off of here. We're going on favorite, y'all. The app called Favorite.
Right now we're telling him that's
my name is Black Diamond 1 over there. Do you see me on favorite? Hey Simone, baby, them comments going so fast.
I'm not sure if it would be the same conversation. I'm not sure.
So let me get off of here, y'all. Let me get off of here.
We tag him from limb to limb.
That's the thing, though.
Yes, I'm still on YouTube right now too.
The white girl or whatever.
So yeah, let me get off of here. I gotta
right? She has this
there was an HB live saying they reported you and made you go to favorite. That's fine, babe.
Black men down,
I don't care about that.
Right? So she has a lot of money. That's why she didn't even accept the 10 million.
I don't care about that, babe.
I feel like if it was a black.
So let me go back to favorite, y'all. Let me get out of here.
The 10 million.
And I'll see y'all later.
They may have been able to settle. It may not have even caught on to headlines, for real, if was a black girl.
Okay, y'all. So hold on 1 second. I was on TikTok really quick, telling everybody where I was at. A lot of y'all didn't get the memo that we were gonna be over here, y'all. Hold on 1 second. So let me read this cash app.
Damn.
I was trying to break child who you just listen. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, so y'all 1 second. Cash app message says check your Instagram. Okay. Cash app message says HB is sending her millions to your chat. Okay. Cash app message says your fans are streaming you on favorite. Laugh out loud. Okay. Cash app message says, can y'all please answer Pearl's question? Okay.
Yeah, can somebody say something positive about a black man? God damn.
Can y'all do positive shit? Shut up, damn. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Sorry.
I realize the no pat on the back is a running thing. You got to realize now he said the no pat on the back for himself, but that's actually a running thing. Black men have been asking for a pat on the back, yet younger men do feel like don't pat me on the back.
Oh, you know what? Hold on. I just got up here. Let me say something to this shit. If you can sit up here and talk negative about a black man 90% of the time, you do know words hold weight in the universe, right? So why can't you say something positive about a black man at all? It's not a pat on the back.
I literally was going to say something positive.
Words,
you said, hold on.
Words mean things. And to sit up there and say you don't need a pat on the back, it's not a pat on the back. It's an affirmation to make you feel better, to make you do better things.
Here go Hoover, y'all. Here go Hoover.
Good morning, y'all.
Good morning.
It ain't here go Hoover, but that shit is ridiculous. And I guess the reason that I say that is because I don't have fucked up male friends. and so I don't see all of that negative shit that you all make. I don't put society into my inner circle. So because
I
all
can't
I
stream
see
you
is
on favorite. Oh, that's good, babe.
I don't see that shit. So it's always something positive to sit up. But when you come on here, all you see is this shit is black men ain't shit. Black men, that's some bullshit.
Can I ask you?
I take up for black men all the time when I come up here. I go for what is right and what is wrong to me.
I talk shit about everybody, so I don't know. I talk shit
exactly,
but
I was going to say something positive about black men, and you cut me off. I'm sorry.
No, but I'm just saying. I was on the phone last night with 3 of my friends. It was nothing, but it was no negative, nothing. Only thing.
When you do something good, when you do something
thank y'all for the gifts, y'all.
Right?
Thank y'all for the gifts.
Does that make you feel good? When you do
all the time. All the time.
So let me so hold on. Let me ask you a question, because I know Hoover is going with the bro code thing right now, right? So let me ask you a question. Hear me out, Hoover. Apparently, right, a lot of people are speaking on their experiences. Just hear me out real quick. A lot of people are speaking on their experiences, right? And honestly, just hear me out. Thank y'all for the gifts. So hear me out. If you had some fucked up homeboys, 99.9% of the men are not going to say it out loud. Because hold on, wait, Hoover, hold on. Let me finish. Hold on, Hoover. Let me finish. Hear me out. Bro code, y'all stick by bro code, right? Y'all stick by bro code much harder than women stick by each other. Y'all will. Let me finish. Y'all stick together more than women do, right? Women will tell on each other, they'll down talk each other, and whatever the case may be. So let me finish. Just hear me out. if people are speaking on certain things, Hoover, they're going by what they see, right? What they see. Now you're talking about 5 of your homeboys, right? Just 5.
Nah, I'm talking more than 5. I'm talking about I was on the phone.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you.
Okay, but wait a minute. Hold on. Let me.
No, you've seen this in person. I'm gonna give you a living example of some shit. Now you see the crew I hang around with in Atlanta, right? Okay, tell me they ain't on their shit, right? Now, Lil Floyd, who you know who that is, right? He was very fucked up. Very fucked up until he came around us. And you see how he is now. Tell me he's a fucked up person now. You can't say that.
So I think, Hoover, I think what a lot of women are speaking on, they're speaking on a part about them sleeping with a man and dealing with a man more of their personal, and we're not talking about what they got going on, the accomplishments and achievements that they're talking about. They're talking about basically when they're sleeping with a man or having a certain interaction with the man. That's what they're talking about, Hoover. They're not talking about the accomplishments of where y'all at and y'all got this job and y'all got that job. They're talking about speaking on experiences of the way they have been treated by some of you guys. And you see how, hold on, and that's why I said, let me go ahead and nip this in the bud. And the reason why, right, that's why I was speaking about the bro code, because the reason why that you coming in here and speaking on that, because bro codes stick together. You hear you coming in here and speaking up for every man?
I'm not speaking up for every man.
You're speaking up for men, period. And that's that bro code. And that's that bro code. Because here's the thing.
Need to get better social circles.
Here's the thing. Motherfuckers need to get better social services, right? But here's the thing. You're not allowing people to speak on their experiences, what they had with people.
Can I say something really quick?
Then that's they fucked up ass shit.
So you also
that's they fucked up ass shit. You're right. That's they fucked up ass shit. I get it. That's they fucked up ass shit. I get it. But at the same time, you're trying to censor them on their you're trying to censor them on their experiences.
Yeah, but 90% of it is negative. Shit,
that's the experience that they're having. Is the experience that they're having, and a lot of times y'all don't get the same experience with your homeboys that the woman that's dating him do. They see a whole different side than what y'all see, and they don't tell everything that they do or how they did it to y'all. That woman know more about that man than y'all do. I guarantee you. He showed the real him when he was alone.
And it's the same advice.
I mean, let's be honest. You got that boy coming alive, right? That boy will come in alive and tell us how much of a dog ass nigga he used to be. So guess what? Wait 1 second. Hold on. So guess what? So think about how many women that boy has ran across that he have treated that way because he was a dog ass nigga.
I mean, nobody came out perfect, right?
All right. So Hoover, so therefore you're right. Nobody came out perfect. So why are you trying to censor a lot of these women speaking on, you know what I'm saying, what their experiences were?
I'm not censoring them. I'm just saying, well, can we say something positive for once? God damn. If you can't, nobody is 100% negative. That's just not rational in life. Nobody.
But y'all gotta remember the topic at hand. We were talking about Shannon Sharp.
90% of the time spew negativity. Shit. 10% of the time you can spew some positive shit, right?
I mean, y'all do the same thing with black women. It is what it is. Like, and I got up here and I was gonna say some real positive stuff about black women.
But no, but I'm just saying, so that feeds into what you just said right there, Rich Girl. When y'all say black men, I sat at the table this last weekend and asked, just because I wanted to hear this, it was probably about 8 women, and I asked them, do black men hate, do they think black men hate women? And they sat up there and said yes. And everybody says yes to that. And I don't understand.
Okay, so hold on. So let me tell you, hold on.
Because if black men really did hate black women like that, right? What's the statistical numbers of black men married to black women?
Low.
85%.
Not only, okay, so hold on, Hoover. Not only that, right? They told you. So here's why. So hold on. Wait. Hold on. Hear me
So
out.
how we hate black.
Can you get the source?
What percentage of those 85% of black men that's married to black women, what percentage of those men are treating them women right and doing what they're supposed to do?
Can I respond to what Diamond said?
You're not gonna know.
Now, Diamond, I couldn't unmute when you were
long
speaking.
enough, you'll believe it too. Y'all keep
hold on,
screaming that
man.
the people hate the people. You'll believe it too. You keep screaming it long enough, you'll start believing it.
Hold on, man. Now, Diamond, to what you said, if I'm the only experience that
Hold
some of
on,
those
let me
women
read these
I've been
cash
with-
out messages really quick. One
Okay,
second.
now,
One
let me in
second.
the comments. I got
One second. Cash out message. Hold on. Not trying to be messy, but that ugly ass HB is over here. Okay, that's fine. Cash out message says, depressing that no one can say something positive. All right, go ahead, that boy.
Yeah, Diamond, if I'm the only experience that some of those women back in my younger years have experienced, or men similar to how I was acting and caring about and treating them, then who's at fault? If they ran across me and I treated them like a dog, right? And they knew that they did not like how I treated them, and then they left me alone. If they went out and seeked out another man similar to the things that I was doing, whose fault is that?
So you ain't
No, y'all be showing up with y'all.
No. I'm asking Diamond.
So hear me out. So hear me out.
Y'all be tricking women into thinking y'all a
Ma'am,
certain
rich
way.
girl. Hold on.
Okay, so hold on.
Okay.
So no. Let me say something to that boy. Hear me out. If you're gonna say, right, that you did what you did to the women that you did until you found the right one and you wanted to be a good man too, right? And you're saying that's fine. And you're saying whose fault it is, right? So obviously obviously y'all gonna say it's our fault. That's cool beans. But why can't they speak on their experiences with a guy like you? Since it's still our fault.
That's fine. They can speak on their experiences, but in my humble opinion, and yes, I was wrong for coming in with a representative acting like I was the nigga that they really wanted.
Exactly.
And then, but look, at the same time, rich girl, my facade never lasted more than a week because I always got the coochie within the first day.
That's crazy.
So my facade didn't have to go on for a long time because no girl ever put me through the 30-day
Okay, so let me
rule
say this to you.
or the 2-week rule.
So let me, okay, so hold on. Let me say this to you.
Immediately, damn near, in majority of these cases.
Okay, so let me say this to you, being that you can brag on you got it on the first day, right? Let me say this to you. Hold on, Cash App message says, to black men, list 3 positive things about black women. Hold on 1 second. So being that you got it on the first day, right? Just hear me out. That means that whatever you was talking to that young lady, she listened, she believed, right?
Mm-hmm.
It sounded good to her, what you were doing. Most of the time, like y'all normally do, like that shit be sounding good, right? And that's why you were able to get it. That's why you were able to get it. Hold on, though, right? Playing mind games, right? So here's my thing. You played the game. You know you really didn't want nothing more from her but that. You know what I'm saying? Let's put it on the floor. A lot of men are not going to admit to say, I just want to fuck you and that's it. A lot of y'all not going to do that. So what y'all do is y'all come to these women, y'all fill them up with lies, fill them up with the bullshit, make them feel like they're wanted, make them feel like you like them, right? Carry them the way y'all want to carry them, treat them a certain way until they come to their motherfucking senses, right? That's all they're going to get from you is dick and bubblegum. Right?
So
and then hold on. And once they come to their senses, wait a minute. Once they come to their senses, then they move from you, and then they move to the next one, thinking the same damn thing. And here it go, repeat the cycle after repeat the cycle after repeat the cycle. Because a lot of y'all not gonna tell these women that y'all just want to fuck them and that's it.
Exactly, because they know
y'all got to use y'all. Hold on, wait 1 second. Hold on, y'all have to lie. Y'all got to choose. Y'all got to use game to get what y'all can get up out of them. Right? But here it is. Then you got some women that was raised Get what you can get from them because they're going to get what the fuck they're going to get from you. You got some women that was raised like that. Y'all call them the gold diggers. Y'all call them the women, you know what I'm saying?
Want me to rebuttal that, Diamond?
I am. I want you to rebuttal. I do. I do want you to rebuttal. I'm just not finished. I do want you to rebuttal. I'm just not finished. Right? I do want you to rebuttal. I'm just not finished. So y'all got them ones that y'all tear down. All they want is money from you. You know, so then a lot of men try to play the manipulate game of she just a gold digger. All she wants is money from me, pay my bills and this and that. All you want is to fuck her and that's it. That's all you want is to fuck her and that's it. The difference is you want to come to her house. You don't want to take out to eat, but you got some that will take them out to eat. They want to take you out to eat, take you to a restaurant, take you to the movies, and then they want some fuck. They want to fuck you after that. So basically what you did was you spent your money the way you want to spend your money on her so you can get a punani instead of just telling her straight up, let me just pay you the $250, $300 and fuck you. That's it and keep it moving. But y'all do what y'all want to do. So now, hold on. Right? I'm not done because I know you're going to rebuttal. And that's good. I'm ready for it. Right? But now you got some women that are waking up in their 40s. You know what I'm saying? In their 50s or whatever the case may be, because they're getting tired of being played with repeatedly from this nigga, that nigga, this nigga, that nigga, this nigga, that nigga, this nigga, that nigga. A lot of y'all not going to get on this app and say, I done fucked a couple bitches and ghosted them. A lot of y'all not going to get on this app and say, I just fucked a bitch the other day. I just cheated on my wife last night. A lot of y'all not going to do that. Right? A lot of y'all going to sit there and play like y'all this and y'all that, y'all this and y'all that, when y'all know some of y'all ain't right within. Right? So hold on. Let me finish. Don't get me wrong. A lot of women have fell victim to y'all bullshit. That's why y'all love to say, who fault is that? Then when they sit up there and say, I'm going to be single and I don't want to be married, then they still a fucked up individual because y'all going to look at them and say, y'all want to manipulate their minds because a man hasn't wifed them up yet. They're not worthy of that. Right? Hold on. Let me finish. Because I know you coming and stuff. I know you. But see, now I can talk a little bit.
Girl, you done answered everything. What you ain't never finished? Let her finish. What that boy is going to say. So she give it. That boy
so you know what?
I got something to say. I got something to say.
So you know what?
Come on, Diamond.
And so you know what? And I will say this. I be around a lot of men. I do. I know a lot of truth about a lot of y'all, or some of y'all. I do. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes, and it's crazy because I will tell you this. I know some men that get on this app and lie to y'all every day. And it's crazy. I look at some of the women believing what the fuck they say. It's happening every day on this app. But go ahead, that boy.
All right, so Diamond, I like what you see. I like everything you see. It sounds good on the surface. So if that's really the case, when I come in with my facade and I'm the greatest dude for you, and you give me some, and then the next day it take me 6 to 8 hours or even a whole day to respond to your text messages. You done called my phone 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. I ain't picked up. And then, but when I call you, you pick up. And when I say I'm coming back over, you allow me access to your body once again. And this cycle continues to repeat after I've showed you I'm nothing like what I said that I would.
Hold on. Wait 1 second, though.
Showing you my actions and showing you how I actually feel about you and what I think about you.
Okay.
Right? But you still allow me access to your body. So whose fault is that?
Hold on, and I got you. Hold on 1 second. I got you, right? Let me rebuttal. It's not our fault that we liked it your ass. It's not our fault that we took a liking to you, right? It's not our fault. Hold on. It's not our fault that we took a liking to you, because if we don't like you, we ain't fucking you. We ain't laying down with you. We're not cooking for you. We're not catering to you. We're not, you know what I'm saying? So hold on 1 second. So yes, it's our fault that we believe the bullshit that was coming out of y'all motherfucking mouths. You right.
That's correct.
It's our fault. We gotta take accountability for that. We do.
So who raised you to be that gullible? If you only met me,
hold on 1 second. Wait. Hold on 1 second. It's not the fact that they're being gullible, right? It's not the fact that they're being gullible. Y'all gotta understand that we were put on this world, we were put on this earth to be together. Fuck nut. It's not like we being gullible. We were put on this earth to be with y'all asses.
If I meet you and I only give you 3 hours of conversation, I meet you. Hold on. No. If I meet you and I only give you 3 hours of conversation, within 8 hours, I'm knocking your back in. You mean to tell me you believe 3 hours of conversation, you took that to heart?
Develops feelings for you. You know you can't get to
after 3 hours of conversation and me breaking your back in within 8 hours. I just met you. I gave you 3 hours of conversation. 8 hours, I'm breaking your back in. Next day, I'm ignoring your phone calls. I'm ignoring your text messages.
Okay, so hold on. Wait 1 second. So hold on, that boy. So that boy, hold on. So hear me out. So that boy, you're gonna run across some women, right, that don't know the game. You're gonna run across some women that don't know the game. You're gonna run across some women that are gullible. You're gonna run across some women that really don't know how a lot of y'all operate in these streets. You're gonna run across that, right? And guess what you're gonna do? Y'all gonna blame them, dog them, and treat them the way that they are being treated, and then turn around and want them to shut the fuck up about how they feel about y'all.
I don't mind them feeling a type of way about shit. I feel some type of way about how I used to treat women. You know, some real shit. But the thing is, when baby girl asked, you know, like, hey, what is something positive you can say about me? You mean to tell me, in your younger years when you was playing, you never ran across the good man up until now?
Hold on, wait. Hold on, wait. Hold on, hear me out. Okay, so hold on, that boy. Hear me out, that boy. I think what y'all fail to realize is, just hear me out. Just because you fucked her on the first night, or just because you fucked her and then give her the time of the day, don't mean you ain't a good dude. You probably still a good dude. You just wasn't a good dude for her. Right? So hear me out. That's what I'm saying. Like, y'all still probably are some good niggas. If y'all ain't beating her ass, hold on. If y'all not beating their asses and abusing them and dragging them and doing certain things to them, y'all probably still got some good in y'all. Y'all do. But when y'all, you know what I'm saying? Hold on. When y'all fucking on them and playing with their minds and all that shit right there, you know what you're doing. That still don't mean that you ain't a good nigga.
That doesn't make them a good person, though. If you're manipulating women to get into their drugs, that means you still not a good person. I don't care.
Let me give y'all the game or not. Let me give y'all the game real quick to the ladies. Ladies, please come forward. The 3 laws. Breadcrumb these niggas. Triangulate these niggas. And string along these niggas.
And the only thing, and hold on. And the only thing Lily is telling y'all to do, here's what. The only thing Lily is telling y'all to do is the same thing that y'all do to us.
Exactly.
That's the only thing Lily's telling y'all to do.
Triangulate
because this is only creating a problem. So who started this problem first? Because it's only creating a problem. Because the men are aware that y'all are doing just that.
We're going to solve the problem.
The men are aware that y'all are doing that. So this is really not helping.
Because once you sleep with them, that you lost.
You ain't got no power.
That's what it seems like. That's what it seems like. That's really what it seems like. It really seems like. Hold on, wait 1 second. Honestly, it really seems like, right? Once a woman allow a man to get between her legs, she don't have no value nowhere else.
She ain't got no more power.
She ain't got no more power. That's what it seems like.
Hold on, y'all. Y'all do still have value, but y'all got to be something different. If that dude for real, if that man met you and y'all already letting him,
man, laughing at that shit
immediately, and he don't even know your middle name or you don't know his middle name, you know, and like a man do. Not all men gonna say, "Oh, you ain't valuable" if you let them touch on the first date. You know what I'm saying? Not all men are like that.
99.9 of them are. Hold on. 99.9% of men are gonna judge a woman that lets them fuck on the first night. A lot of y'all will sit there and say, I married my one that I fucked on the first night. How many women you fucked on the first night before you got to that one right there to marry? Let's talk about it. Let's be honest.
Damn,
God damn.
My rebuttal though, that because I did marry my wife. You know what I'm saying?
And I beat on
I married mine too. That is true. I married mine too. Now, we wasn't gonna do all that foolishness. I married mine too. Now it was a couple before, but that first time, that's the one. Now it could be a new time for a new person, but if it's a first time, that's the one. That is true.
So good morning, Diamond. Good morning, Pamela.
Good morning.
Good morning, cousins. I'm here to say, first of all, a tiger does not change its stripes. A zebra does not change its stripes. Meaning, that boy, you was a dog back in the day. Now you married. I got 4 sons. One of my sons is married.
Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the gifts.
Let me tell you something. A zebra does not change its stripes. Meaning, when you're that, it's very hard to change. And what you guys do is you play on empathetic, weaker women. You know, and it's not right. Because like a woman like me who cooks and does massages and all that bullshit, I've got taken advantage of a few times. Put it like that. I done been around the block. And whether we hold off or whether we jump down the first night, you guys don't value a good, loyal woman that cooks and cleans and does your laundry and massages you and does all that type of shit, because a tiger doesn't change his stripes. If you feel you have a woman on lockdown and you have her on lock, you don't treat her with the respect you're supposed to be treated with. You give the 304s the respect. The women you cheat with, you give them more respect than you do the wifeys. Period.
So, which one is Trey? Is he the lion, the tiger, the bear, or oh my? Which one is he?
Okay. Trey. No, seriously though, that's the first look. I'm finna turn 50 in August, and I'm not. I'm just gonna grow old with Trey. Why? Because I don't want to start over. Because I've been married for 16 years and taking it back.
Oh, don't say that, Rashi.
Okay,
baby,
so Rashi,
I'm not gonna change the narrative. But what I'm letting you guys know,
you being weak right now, Rashi.
No, I'm
Rashi. You can't get nobody no advice if you're gonna be like this. You can't get nobody no advice if you're gonna be like that, Rashi.
I'm being vulnerable right now,
y'all. You better stand on business.
No, we listening, baby, but I'm saying
you better stand on business with Trey.
Let me tell you,
Here y'all go again. Trey is a good man, so don't pull this now.
You don't know Trey is a good man. You don't know him off the internet. You don't even talk to him. You don't know if he's
I know that Rashi be lying, so that lets me know that Trey is a good man, because Rashi be lying.
How you know? Rashi said Trey used to be working all the time and said that he took real good care of her when he had it.
What is he doing now?
TTG, listen, we're
You
not
just
talking
got a new
about
job.
Trey. I'm talking to you about men, period, because I have 4 sons with 4 different personalities. One is into Asian and YT girls. The other one is in, you know what I'm saying? They're all different, but guess what? They're all, they listen, these are my sons and I love them to death, but they ain't shit. They ain't shit.
So damn, Rashi, so ain't none of your kids shit?
Listen,
your sons ain't shit, your daughter ain't shit, damn Rashi, you ain't shit, Trey ain't shit, what the fuck going on?
That boy,
sit your ass down somewhere and shut up.
They taught me about the game. And a lot of black men, they ain't shit. They'll have a good woman at home that does everything. You could be superwoman. And these ninjas still ain't shit. They still out here.
You want me to tell you why, Rashi? You want me to tell you why? Because at the end of the day, men be seeing women as objects. They literally see us as objects. They don't see us as human beings with thoughts and feelings. They see us as objects most of the time. A lot of men.
I believe that. I fucking believe that. And guess what?
Ladies, I want y'all to understand something. Just because y'all not with a man romantically don't mean that he's still not a good dude. You understand what I'm saying?
I'm not saying that. I know plenty of them.
We do gotta learn. I think it's imperative that we learn to still be nice, even when they're not somebody that we're interested in romantically. You know, if we don't have a relationship with them besides a hi and bye, we can be kind.
And I want to say this. So when have women stopped looking at men as robots? Has that happened? No.
That's what I'm talking about.
My nigga.
We literally raised y'all. We raised y'all.
To be a fucking robot. To be a robot.
Explain what you mean by robot. No, explain what you mean by we look at men as robots.
You better
We are the mother. Explain what you mean by robot. You were raised by a mother, a woman. Explain what you mean by robot.
I just did.
Said, Manny, please stand with us.
I just did.
What?
Fix
No,
this.
I want Manny to
solve this.
What he means by we look at men as robots. What do you mean?
No, I asked y'all stop. Have y'all stopped that yet? That was my question. Have y'all stopped?
Robot, explain that. What do you mean as a robot?
You get your game from a woman, you get your game from a woman.
Y'all are not letting him answer. What do you mean by a robot?
We couldn't have got our game from a woman at this point. I'm
sorry,
sorry, Tupac, I fuck with you. But goddamn it,
you come in here talking with all that energy. Everything you was talking to Diamond about, you was talking with a whole force behind you, right? And you trying to act like it's the woman's fault that you ran game on her. How many times is it going to be her fault? If you run game on 50 different hoes, why is it all 50 of them? It's all they fault. Come on, that
because you ain't a parent. Reason why? Because you're not paying attention to your life experience. If I run across you and I'm your first dog ass nigga that you done ran across, goddamn it, you should when you leave me alone or whenever I get tired of your ass leave you alone, you should sit back, reflect, and figure that shit out. That way the next nigga that comes through shouldn't be another representative that I was. No. Listen to what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, you should reflect on all the shit that I did. You should reflect on, damn, he hit it. Next day he ain't called me. He didn't text me. I called him. He never responded. You should start learning from your mistakes.
Let me tell y'all this, lady.
Why is it that you get to say, oh, well, I get to get ran through by 50 different niggas before I ever learn my goddamn lesson?
Thank you, Mama, y'all. Thank y'all.
50 niggas before you learn your goddamn lesson.
On my Blaqqdiamond Show page. Thank y'all for the gifts, y'all.
The difference is that, boy, you had to lie to get what you want. These players out here, you don't have to lie.
I didn't have to lie. Hold on, wait a minute. First of all, wait a minute. My representative was a black man with a nice smile. That's what my representative was. I was very chill, laid back. I never lied. Because you want to know why I didn't have to lie? Because they never asked. They never asked. That's why I didn't have to lie. All I did was have to come to smile and be nice. Really, that's all I had to do. That was my representative.
You definitely lied.
The representative.
You definitely was telling lies to the women.
Your representative manipulator. Your representative.
Thank y'all for the gifts, y'all. We're not on TikTok, y'all. We are on Favorite. It's an app called Favorite with the D.
All I had to do was they never asked.
To the women.
That's what I'm trying to tell you guys.
They never
asked what type of person I was. I literally came through, smiled, and was cordial. Whatever conversation they wanted to go with, I went with that. I didn't argue them down. They said some shit that was foul. I didn't do none of that. I just smiled and was cordial.
And you sold them a dream.
I didn't have to sell them a dream.
Yes,
I was literally just a laid back, chill guy to kill with. That was my representative.
Dream from the first one to their life. Basically, one of the comments just said, you
I didn't have to lie. That's what you ever cheat me on. I didn't have to come through a lie because nobody asked. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. I was
okay. Can I double dutch in here? Can I double dutch in here and help you, that boy? Oh, where did he go? Let me double dutch in here.
What
Again.
Happened? Wait,
hold on. Okay, so we probably have to stop
talking. They might be recording. Hold on. Oh, okay.
Okay, so
no. It's not. No, they didn't report him. I don't know what happened, but there you go. He right there.
Lily
y'all have to listen to what he. Okay, y'all have to listen to what he's saying because he's giving y'all a little insight. If y'all would just catch it. And what he said was he basically didn't do any corrections to problems that he otherwise would disagree with.
Thank you, Sean.
Y'all have to pay attention. He said he did not correct problems that he otherwise would have disagreed with.
We don't give a fuck.
So y'all have to realize what he's actually saying, because you all women think that y'all can cook good, but it tastes good. No, it don't fucking taste good. He just didn't correct you about your cooking that you swear you can cook so good.
Man, what the hell is you talking about?
Man, how are you going to compare a woman to him manipulating and taking advantage and his queen?
Good morning, y'all. Man, said we can't cook
a meal. And guess what? I don't know about it. I can't speak for anybody else, but I can cook my ass off. Okay? You can't compare cooking to him lying, manipulating, and taking advantage of and hitting and quitting with all these women out here. You can't compare the two, man.
I didn't listen, Rashi. Listen to what I'm saying. I never had to lie.
Just say you was easy. Just say
I was easy and so was they. But listen to what I'm saying, y'all. Y'all don't want to hear the truth.
You was a pass around.
Yeah.
Y'all don't want to hear the truth about it because y'all know y'all probably do this shit in real life. Listen to what I'm saying. All I'm saying is, look, I had to come through. Stop. Wait a minute. Well, hold on, Clap. One second.
Baby, you're a level 1. Don't talk to me.
All I did was come through, be nice, and be cordial. When I say I didn't argue. If they said something I didn't like, I didn't give them my truly opinion. I said, oh yeah, that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? I was just chill. I let them feel like they were not wrong in anything. I didn't have to lie. You want to know why I didn't lie? Because they never asked me about me. They only wanted to talk about themselves and what they like. And I was just there and listening and agreeing and and oh yeah, so what you want to come over? You want to hang out? Yeah, shit like that. That's how I got it.
And
I didn't have to lie and manipulate. Like, I don't understand.
And that's what y'all are not getting, because just like y'all ladies are up here talking, men and women don't like
white ladies.
But men and women don't like that. And to work against you is to accept these things, because there are men and women who don't like the over talking, just like in this space. But they will allow you to do that to work against you, to end up getting your pootie pop, because you'll be thinking, oh, he lets me run over him, I get to say what I want to say, and all like this, all the while working on your pootie pop. You accepting that he is doing is playing into exactly, he's playing into exactly who you want to claim to be.
So why does he?
But he's not correcting any of that and don't work you out of your pootie pie. Just like right now, we have an example of that.
So that's what
Manny, who worked you out of your pootie pie? Who worked you out of your pootie pie, Manny?
So y'all said that nobody would admit to it. I used to be the fucked up person too, but I ain't never said, oh, them niggas let me do it to them. That's the fucked up individual. You the fucked up individual, and you cannot blame somebody for you being a fucked up individual. Stop doing that.
I'm not blaming them. What I'm saying is, after me, did you reflect and learn anything from that? Everybody makes mistakes, right? And the only way you don't keep repeating those mistakes is if you reflect and you see where you went wrong and you make corrections. So when they asked about saying something positive about a man and nobody had nothing to say, it leads to believe that you've never ran across a good man or a man that had something worthy of speaking positive of. Well, that's what I'm saying. So if you're saying you're speaking from your experience and all your experience are nothing but bullshit ass dog ass dude, then it starts to say something about you.
There's a lot of dog dudes out there. That's showing you there's a lot of dog behind dudes out there.
Y'all have speaking points of running into people like that boy, but y'all are not realizing that y'all have actually ran into y'all own dat boys, and y'all are actually speaking to those points of y'all own dat boys. Like the joke is on y'all.
So the conversation is about Shannon. You know what I tell them to do. They say something positive. That wasn't a positive moment. If y'all, Donna has a topic. If that was a topic for that, we could have had that. Y'all asking them to.
Angelina, don't nobody
positive. That wasn't a moment for that. And not only that boy, you didn't say anything positive about men. Manny, you didn't say anything positive about men. Hoover was up here. He didn't say anything positive. So
because she asked the women to say something positive. She asked the women.
In turn, they also asked you guys to say something positive. But that boy, the thing is, you said you feel bad, right? Why do you even feel bad if you don't feel like it was nothing wrong done on your part?
Because you know, all dudes before they pop out a daughter, before they have a daughter, they don't think
y'all have a daughter for y'all to feel bad.
Because at the end of the day, we don't want nobody doing our daughter like that.
Exactly.
So
That
that's when I really started to pay attention to how I was treating women.
But what about
That's when I really started to pay attention
every
because
time a man say he done changed,
So
it's always
fuck your
when
mother.
my daughter came. When my daughter,
Like,
you done did the damage. Now
it's the
somebody
fucking truth,
do that to your daughter,
it's
then
the
how you
fucking
gonna
truth
feel?
because it's out of sight, out of mind. We having our fun
because when you
when
tell
we're
them
doing whatever we want to do, but then when we have a daughter, we sit up and we think about a dude doing that same shit to our own blood. Yeah, we got a mama. We got a mama at the end of the day, but mama,
So when women start dogging y'all,
each time men say the truth about their children being the light to them, y'all don't accept it. That's the truth. Most people do wake up when they have children. It's no different for men. But y'all would rather have the lies of accepting you all's opinion and point of view of why men change. The men are telling y'all the truth of why they change, but y'all want them to accept your reason as to why they change, which would go back to the lies he just said.
Thank y'all for the gifts, y'all. Thank y'all for the gifts.
They should
Y'all
change
say he
because they
lying
love
when
and
he don't
respect
correct
women.
y'all.
It shouldn't be just because they have a daughter. They should change.
But they
because
only
love and
telling you the
respect women.
truth. If that's the truth, meaning that when they had children, they woke up. And why is that hard to believe?
You should wake up because you love.
Most people wake up when they have children. How is that far-fetched?
Why prior to having a daughter are men dogs? Why prior to having a daughter are men dogs? Answer me that.
That is crazy. That y'all don't see.
That's just
That's evolution.
Never has a daughter, then
Y'all
what?
don't see that that's
If a man never has a daughter,
evolution.
then what?
If I never had a daughter,
you're having a piece of you.
I probably would still be the same type of dude I was.
Okay, did you hear what that boy just said? He said if he never had a daughter, he would be the same individual.
I probably would. It would have to take something traumatic happening to my mother or my sister in order for me to change. And I'm being real.
Can I say this?
He proven
Then I don't want y'all ever trying to correct the women of how we dog y'all out, right? How we go and use y'all for y'all pockets, right? Because it seemed like y'all want to dog women, right? Lie, omit the truth, hide the truth, whatever y'all want to do, well, let us do that too. Because we taking over 2025. So just
y'all
like
have been doing that. Like, nobody's winning in this. Nobody's winning in this, okay? Like, I don't know where y'all want to go with this, but nobody's winning in this. Okay.
You know what? To answer Aunt Pro's question, the thing I do love about the black men, just the first thing, is the color of their skin, period. Because it obviously puts fear into the hearts of others, which is why I do feel like you guys are under attack, where just from your very look, people feel threatened by you. And I actually feel like that's a superpower, you know? And you should wear it proudly and be proud of the men that you are. So I do reverence everything Auntie Pearl is saying about black men in general and about supporting them and reverencing them. And I do feel like there's a space and a time for that. The topic at hand wasn't that.
No, it wasn't that. But she asked and nobody answered. Who got up here and said something, so we went from there. You know how I
But I was going to answer when Hoover asked that. And he told me to stop, wait.
So that boy,
this ain't gonna get us nowhere. Like, we done got a 2025 and men say that, well, men kind of fight against the whole hate notion, but women be ready to speak about how black men don't enjoy black women.
And vice versa. We can keep going around in a circle.
And that's true, but this is not helping. I'm only saying that. That is true. On both ends,
we
this is
had
not helping.
that boy saying he was a dog-ass nigga, and you're not addressing that fact. You're
Hold on
addressing
one
the women
second,
on the
y'all.
panel.
Hold on one second. Hold on one second, y'all. Let me read this Cash App message. Cash App message said, many said celibate women are lesbians. Why?
What?
They said, this is what they said. They said, many said celibate women are lesbians. Why?
Why would you say that?
But anywho, yes. That boy is giving y'all his truth. Y'all ladies
Manny
need
is
to
the
take
queen
his
of dodging
advice.
questions, honey. He ain't
Y'all need to
some
take
answers.
his advice. It's not gonna help. It's not going to help the pootie pies in the long run. It's not.
Who
So you know what?
cares?
I think it may even be hard to hear it from that point. Even like when you gave your example about Derek Jackson, it was hard for people to receive. It is hard for somebody to say, I done fucked you over 5 times while you keep fucking with me. That is hard to hear. That is.
And I am standing on business because I'm allowing that boy to give y'all the raw that y'all keep talking
So let me, right, that boy, and you know what? And I'm glad that, listen, hold on. And I'm glad that boy do come in here and speak on his truth, you know, and pretty much tell a lot of the ladies like how and what he did back in his days. Now, is it still in him? Absolutely. Absolutely. The only thing about it is,
turn it on.
Hold on, hear me out. You just heard what he said. He said I could turn it on. So the thing is, hold on, wait 1 second. The thing is, when a man do come in here, y'all, and tell his truth, y'all got to be able to receive it. Y'all got to be able to hear it. You know what I'm saying? And not like he's telling y'all his truth. If a lot of men come in here and really tell y'all his truth, a lot of y'all will be like looking real crazy because y'all, it's not normal for a man to tell y'all his truth. It's normal for them to lie to you guys, and that's what y'all are used to. Right?
I like when men tell the truth, Diamond. I want them to tell the truth, but you still also have to understand that people are still going to have their opinion and backlash.
Oh, absolutely. But hold on, though. But hear me out. But hold on, though. But hear me out. But hold on, though. If majority of the men tell you, right, their truth, right, then the game, then you are going to beat them at their game because they're telling you what it is. And then you're going to be able to say, oh, no, we ain't doing it. I'm not accepting that, right? Because if they tell y'all their truth, game over. Game over.
And Diamond, he told him the biggest part. And Diamond, he told him the biggest part when he said that throughout it all, he didn't correct the women. You get me? He told him the biggest part by saying he don't even correct the women, which leaves y'all to believe that y'all are correct in something that he may disagree with. That was the biggest part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is big.
They never asked me about me or my
and that's
opinion. They only wanted to talk about themselves.
And let me flip it around, right? Vice versa. Hold on. Let me flip it around, vice versa. If a woman say, and she tell you her truth and say, oh, well, I just really want you to just be here and pay my bills. Guess what's going to happen? The men are going to flip that on her. Game over. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a woman, like some of the women, but some of the women, right, that actually need a man financially got to play a game in order to get that. You got to play that game. You know what I'm saying? You damn near got to show them and cater to them and do everything that they want you to do just to get the little couple of funky little dollars that they're trying to funky little 40. Right?
And the downside is all men.
Just to get the funky little 40, right? So hear me out. So hear me out, y'all. So hear me out. So the thing is, I like when that boy come in here and tell the truth because what he's doing is he's telling y'all what it is. Now, like I said to y'all earlier, it's still in him. And y'all heard exactly what he said. He said, I could turn it on. Right? He's telling y'all what it is. He said, I could turn it on. Now, mind you, this is a married man. But he's still telling y'all, like, that's why I say majority of the time, they don't change. They just adjust. My daddy told me that from a young person or from a young girl. They don't change. People don't change. They adjust.
So are you only faithful to your man because you have a daughter?
So hold on 1 second. No. Hold on 1 second. So wait. Hold on. Can we get to number one in the rankings? Y'all, hold on, wait 1 second. So hear me out. Y'all, hold on, wait 1 second. Y'all, hold on, wait 1 second. You guys, you don't have to tap the screen over here. Right? Hear me out. You guys don't have to tap the screen over here. You guys just have to have engagement. You guys, we have to have engagement over here. Can you guys send gifts? Whether it's Thank you. Can you guys send gifts, y'all? Whether it's small gifts or big gifts. I need my level ones to come. I need my level ones to do your big ones. I need my level ones to do your big ones. Level ones, I'm talking to y'all. Level twos, I'm talking to y'all. Level threes, I'm talking to y'all. Level fours, I'm talking to y'all. Level ones, ooh, I'm talking to y'all. Look, the level ones, y'all here laughing. I'm talking to y'all. Level ones, hear me out. Level ones, I'm going to talk to y'all. Y'all don't talk back, though. I'm going to talk to y'all. Y'all just don't talk back. Because y'all level one, babe. It's hard for us to see y'all. It's hard for told. So, level ones, I'm going to talk to y'all. Y'all just don't talk back. Y'all still talking? Y'all still talking? Ooh.
The only thing Lily
y'all
doing
still
is
talking?
future women.
Y'all are still talking.
I want that boy to answer like
Y'all are still talking.
Ready for women like Lily. So Lily ain't making it no better for y'all new women jumping in the game. She sure like my shit going on and yapping.
Level one. Don't talk to me. I'll talk to y'all.
So rich girl, to answer your question, no.
Thank y'all for the gifts, though. Thank y'all for the gifts, y'all. Thank y'all for the gifts.
Because of my daughter. The thing is,
thank y'all for the gifts. Hold on, guys.
I've been in a handful of relationships where I actually did like the woman, but yet I'm still carrying on my doggish ways, and they complain. So when I left them alone and I was single for a while before I got married, I reflected on all the shit that they had complained about. And I said, I'm going to change that. I'm going to change this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Right?
Okay, so hold on. So that boy, hold on. And I'm glad you're saying this. So what you did was, y'all heard what he said. He was single for a while. And what he did was he worked on him. That's what he did. He worked on him.
He can turn it on and turn it off. So
hold on. Wait 1 second. He can turn it on. Listen, hold on. Wait 1 second. He can turn it on and turn it off. It's a lot of buttons we have ourselves as women we could turn on and turn off. Y'all know that.
Agreed.
Exactly.
So
I
he
haven't
can.
rode a bike in 15, 20 years. I bet I could still ride one.
So hold on 1 second, y'all. So he can turn it on and turn it off. So, but the thing I want to point out to y'all was he was by himself and he worked on himself. Some people go from relationship to the relationship to the work, relationship to relationship to the next. They don't even know themselves. They in a relationship with somebody else. They can't even get to know themselves and work on them because they going from nigga to 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 nigga.
And the worst thing a married woman could do is listen to Lily ass. That's the worst thing she could do in 2025 is to hear some shit.
What you say about me?
Lily be talking to single women.
Yeah, only single. Only if you're single. See, the problem is we as women, we do have to take some type of accountability too. I know these men don't, but we need to as far as sleeping with them.
Of course.
Please do not open your most precious.
Thank y'all for the gifts. Thank y'all for the gifts. Thank y'all for the gifts.
A person like that boy, a nigga, a little boy, right? So we do have to really think before we just jump into bed with these niggas.
Mm-hmm. And I think the problem is,
Lily, you know what? I agree with you on that one.
Yeah, I agree with Lily on that one too.
We tell women not all men.
Thank y'all for the gifts. Thank y'all for the gifts.
And then we turn around and say all men. And I think when the young women are going through this process of being in delusion and believing them, they don't know which direction to go.
Thank you, Kimmy.
I guess the direction is to go in to just not do anything. But a man, in my humblest opinion, a man is not going to blame you for mistreating you. A man will own up, I fucked you over. I don't feel like a man, when he's at his high end point, he's self-disciplined. He understands if I did that to you, like Clout said, I did that to you. If I only wanted money from a man and a man, I hit a lick on him and now he's trying to figure out how he's going to survive, I can't say that's his fault for being dumb. At least from my angle, I wouldn't say that. I fucked you over, I did that to you. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it's harder for people to hear what that boy is saying, Diamond, because he's not really owning it. He's still finding a way to say, I misused you and it's your fault I did it.
Right.
But yeah.
Right.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying
hold on.
He literally said that.
No.
I misuse you, right? Yes, I'm wrong for doing it. But if you continue 7, 8, 9 months, a year, 2 years, after I misused you within the first month, if you continue to allow me to have access to your body, if you continue to give me that thing I want the whole time, you steady experiencing all this heartache and pain and bullshit from me. Yes, I'm wrong. But at the end of the day, what's stopping you and what's preventing you from saying no?
Hold on, that boy. Okay, so that boy, hold on. So that boy, hold on. Right? You hear what you're saying. Thank y'all for the gifts. I need my level ones. I need my level ones to level up. Y'all hear me out. I hear what you're saying, right? Well, basically, that boy, listen, if most of the women knew better, they would do better. A lot of them don't know.
Period.
So, Diamond, like I asked, after that first time, that first dude, however long it took you to get over that one dog-ass dude, why did you turn right around and get into another relationship with another dog-ass dude?
Because hold on, hear me out. Because a lot of y'all shoot the same game, just in a different way. So you got your finesses out there. You know what I'm saying? You got your ones out there that know how to, like, let me spend some time with her. Let me, manipulate her. Y'all game. Hold on. Y'all game coming all different type of ways. You got some men out there that would actually spend some money on you in the beginning, just so they can goddamn go through your pockets later. You know that. But why you sit up here playing dumb and you know this? You know what it is.
Diamond, because what I'm saying is, why ain't she taking the time out?
And I agree. And I agree with that. Why ain't she taking the time out? I agree with that. I do. I agree with you with that. Why ain't she taking the time out to be by herself? I agree.
Right. So she can reflect on all the relationships, all the one-night stands, all the ways that a nigga done tricked her out of her cobbler. Because 9 times out of 10, Diamond, she done experienced more than one way a nigga that tricked her out of a cobbler.
For sure.
She turn around and get back in another relationship with another dude that's been tricked out of a cobbler in a pocketbook.
For sure, yeah. For sure.
So if that's the case, why ain't they taking the time out to
hold on, let Mr. Washington, hold on.
A better woman themselves? Y'all like to talk about standards and boundaries all the fucking time. Why ain't you staying true to your standards and boundaries?
Hold on, Lily. Hold on 1 second, Lily. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Let me hear Mr. Washington. Go ahead, Mr. Washington.
What I was saying is, you're responsible for hurting her. So, that boy, at the end of the day, if you call yourself a man, you are responsible for hurting her. You know damn well you hurting that woman and you did it anyway. That's what they want you to tell them at the beginning. If you're going to do that dumb shit, tell them at the beginning so they can handle it. You're taking away an option. You're bogus for taking away the option. Stop doing it. And all they keep saying, just like what they reacting to you because that's what you do. You did that at the beginning and you took away their option. So hell yeah, they mad. They mad as a motherfucker about you taking away the option. Stop doing it.
Well, why you so mad?
It ain't on them. It's on us.
So why they keep giving us the cover?
Because
if they that mad,
okay, why they see how you reacting? You keep putting it on them. It ain't them. It's us. Stop lying to them. It ain't
you gonna always try to bust a nut.
And then somebody need to bust you across your goddamn head then. Hey, Mr. White. But wait, see how you keep doing it.
You right. You asked me too far though, Mr. Washington.
It ain't, but why you keep reacting? Why you? I'm just like you right now. Why you fighting so hard for it?
No, because it's too far, Mr. Washington. I'm wrong true enough. Okay, I'm wrong true enough, but in a way, are they also wrong?
Boy. Okay, that boy. I don't care if they wrong or right. You know if you're doing wrong, stand on it.
I do.
So why you keep reacting though? All I said was that boy, listen to it. All I said is men, stop hurting women. That's it. That's all you gotta do. They don't want you to hurt them no more. It's 2025. It's 2025.
Be true for an upfront.
That's it. That is so
plenty of
damn
women out there that just want to hunch.
Mr. Washington. If I'm hurting a woman and she knows
Hey, every time this man come around, I'm hurt. Every time I talk to this man, I end the conversation, I'm hurt. If I'm steady trying to get her attention, and she know everything that's associated to my name is pain and strife and whatever the hell else she want to add on it, why is she continuing to allow me to come over? Allow it to
hold on. Let me because
that's what I'm asking.
Because
okay, so that boy,
because here's the thing, right? Y'all know women are more emotional than men. Y'all know that about us. Y'all know a lot. Y'all know more about us than we know about our motherfucking selves when it comes to our mental, right? Y'all know that when a woman fall for you and she love you and she care about you, just like y'all know, oh, she ain't going nowhere. She love me. She ain't going nowhere. Y'all know that. Y'all already know y'all be having y'all way with them because y'all already know where y'all got them at. You know that boy. That's the only reason why she keep allowing you to do certain things that you are doing to her, because she care about you and she love you in that way. Because you know, once she stop loving you and once she stop caring about you, you can no longer do any of that shit to her. So that is why. That answers your question.
So why don't she love herself more than she love me?
Okay, so hear me out. So that boy, hear me out. And you're right. Why don't she love herself the more she love me? Because a lot of people have to learn how to love themselves. That's including men and women. They have to learn how to love themselves. They gotta learn how to love themselves.
But can I say, y'all men need to learn how to love yourselves too, to stop just going after coochie. That's the only way y'all know how to feel intimate with people.
Good morning.
Y'all don't know that there's different levels and ways that you can be intimate with a person and feel love besides just having sex. Y'all don't understand that.
But rich girl, there's no standard. Some men, all they know how to do is pull your hair to get your attention. That's all they gonna ever do. If you pass the accepting getting your hair pulled, you rejecting that man. Y'all not accepting that from all men, but you hitting every man with their attachment style. All of us are not the same. Y'all look at us and think that we all the same. We not. Some of y'all is doing the same. Some of y'all is doing the same thing. I'm gonna yell at you because I know you'll soften up when I yell at you. All I gotta do is keep yelling at you, and I'll get you to jump through every damn hoop. And all he doing is responding to you yelling to him. That's all he know how to do. And I'm just using that. That's his attachment style. Just like right now, if you go to yelling at me, all I'm gonna do is hush up and listen to you. But I understood everything that you said. I know what to respond to. I'm not reacting. But I'm not that guy that's going to just pull your hair just to get your attention. I ain't got attention. I ain't got to hurt you to get your attention. I'm listening to you, and I can speak to you the way that you need me to speak to you directly. I don't have to play a game. I'm not playing no game with you. Even just like for y'all that want marriage, I don't play with y'all. I don't even talk to y'all like that. I don't talk about marriage. I don't talk other stuff. I'm out here knowing damn well I'm out here doing this, and I ain't going to hurt you with me. I'd rather hurt myself than to hurt you. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with just being your friend. A lot of men chasing y'all because they got no other way to get your attention. That's a lonely ass man trying to speak to you. Okay, they hear all of y'all say y'all want a man. Y'all want a man. All of them gonna get the man to be. They gonna keep trying to be that man to y'all. They just gonna keep trying.
I also want to say this real quick, right? Because what that boy is not telling y'all is that he knew who to seek out to do this with, right? He knew how to prey on the weaknesses and insecurities of certain women. A lot of women would not go for that at all. A lot of women wouldn't go for that at all. So these men are preying on women's downfalls and weakness.
But Lily, babe, you would be surprised how many women would go for that. You would be surprised.
And y'all, I want y'all women, I want y'all to quit telling men. I want y'all to quit telling men what y'all look for in a man. A lot of men love asking that question because they want to know what you're looking for in a man, because they want to become that. They want to see what they can do to become that, so they can trick you. Stop telling them.
That might not be the case.
It is the case.
And I've learned that.
I've learned that from myself.
Hear me out first. See, just like everything that you just said, you ain't got to tell me. Now I just say you a dream. I don't know what dream it is that I'm selling you, but I'm selling you a dream to get you to react. As soon as I figure out what you're reacting to, I can lock in on that and play the game with you if I wanted to. So what y'all saying about like that boy, hell yeah, he know how to do it. Because you smiled. You smiled when I did this one thing. That's all you got to do is keep smiling. I'll figure out what'll make you smile, and I'll play the game with you if I'm playing that game. And then some of that, I knew damn well I didn't want a relationship long term, but you smiled when I did this one thing. Guess what I'm going to do? Keep making you smile. All this going to do is give you, this going to make you, I'm going to sell you that dream. And it's men out here that that's the other part. They didn't want you at the beginning. You wanted that, and all I did was gave you what you wanted. And that's what that boy is saying. I gave you what you wanted. You wanted that, here you go. You wanted a cookie, I'm going to help where you want the cookie from. I'll just go get it. Because all you asked me for was a cookie. You didn't ask me if I liked it. You wanted that cookie. I didn't want that damn cookie. I like cakes or pies. And you wanted the cookie, I'm going to stop eating cake and pies around you and give you the cookie. Every time I come around you, I'm going to have a cookie in my pocket.
Exactly. You was a fucked up individual and you meant to be a fucked up individual and you can't blame that shit on nobody else but yourself. Period. I do blame myself. But like I said, and like I'm going to keep saying, at some point that woman has to start taking her standards and values and holding that accord. So,
you don't want to go down by herself.
If she would have had standards and values to what she really wanted, I would have never been able to weasel my little black ass in.
But that boy, can I say this? When you keep saying it that way, you're putting it on them. And every time you say it, you ain't noticed that they and then at this point, in my understanding, that boy, you saying it because you want them to say something back. You pulling their hair. Every time you say that, wait, but listen to what I'm saying though. You keep saying it though. I want
Thank y'all for the gifts. Thank y'all for the gifts.
That's all you keep saying.
How do I speak on here?
Why y'all won't take responsibility for it?
I don't have it where you can speak on here. You
the
can
only thing we can
comments.
control in this world is what we do. Our own individual, ourselves. That's the only thing we can control in this world, Mr. Washington. So what I'm saying is they can't control me. I can't control them. But they can control themselves.
That boy, if they would have had a baby.
Okay, so let me explain to you, Ela, what's happening. So we are on Favorite, okay? We're on the app called Favorite with a D, okay, at the end. And this app here is similar to TikTok. However, the lives are not going to go down as quick. We're not as censored, right? So you got to download the app Favorite, right? And follow me on Blaqqdiamond 1. And that's where you can come in the box at. That's where we're at. Over here, I just got the YouTubers over here, the YouTubies that want to just be over here and be in the comments and listen to the show, because a lot of them are not on Favorite. They don't want to be on Favorite. But if I end the live, some of them will come over to Favorite. So I'm kind of trying to merge everybody over. That's why they tell lies to take away your options of choosing. Absolutely. So yes, Elo, if you can come on Favorite, we're on Blaqqdiamond 1. BLAQQDIAMOND 1, and I can pull you up.
They would have stuck to what they stood for. They wouldn't have ended up with a guy like me. But we're saying, Diamond even said, if you straightforward told them women, hey, I want to fuck you, and I'm not going to call you tomorrow. As a matter of fact, when you blow my phone up, that's going to give me life. And then I'm going to call you when I just want to fuck you. If you would have literally said that out, which you didn't, then you wouldn't have got a certain type of woman. But what Lila is saying is you chose a certain type of woman.
But actually,
fall for that type of thing.
Miss Angelina, okay, so when I told y'all once before that my ex-wife was listening on TikTok and she came every single day, you don't have to ask me, you don't have to believe a word I say. If she ever chooses to get up here and speak, she will let you know. What you just said is a flat out lie. When I was married and I was cheating with my ex-wife, when I was cheating on her, I never hid the fact that I was married. And I let them know, hey, this ain't going no further than sex. I might buy you a Plan B pill if I choose to hit it wrong. But this ain't going.
So
when I
yes,
go home,
Ego,
I'm not
if
picking
you
up the
want,
phone.
you can come
Okay,
up with
so
your
if you
favorite.
When I'm around my wife, you don't know me. I don't know you. I'm
If
not
you know
gonna
you
pick
still got the same thing from women by telling the truth, why were you messing with women and selling them a dream to the ones that you were doing that to and hurting them?
They're not going anywhere.
That's the only way he can get you to stick around.
Sell it. Listen. I didn't
So
sell a dream. Listen, hold on. What Mr. Washington said? No, I never sold a dream. Listen to what I'm saying. When I introduced myself to a woman that I wanted to smash, I introduced myself and I smiled and I got a phone number. When we got on the phone, she wanted to talk about herself. She never had, hey, so what do you like? What are you interested in? What do you do for fun?
What does that have to do with anything?
Listen,
What does that have to do?
Because I'm telling you, I didn't have to sell a dream, ma'am. All I had to do was just agree with them, affirm whatever they said, and I was in there.
What I'm saying is you had to do something. Some kind of emotional, something emotional to them.
But that boy, here's the issue with that. So like, listen, that boy, you know, by speaking to what she wanted and she wanted a man, you became that man, but you was never there full time. You knew you wasn't gonna be there full time, so you played the game. You did.
Hold on, Mr. Washington. Chastity, honey, you know you're in the box, babe.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wanted to ask a question too.
Hold on, Chastity, babe. Wait, Chastity, babe. You got an echo, honey.
Wait.
I don't know if you on Bluetooth or speaker.
Do I got one now?
Yes.
No, you don't right now. Say something again.
Am I good now?
Nope. It went back.
Yeah, I don't know, Chastity. Are you on a Bluetooth or are you on speaker?
Try swiping over to another app and coming back, Chastity.
Okay.
I don't hear an echo right now.
Am I good now?
You good now?
Okay. I wanted to ask the question, this right here. When he's talking to you about
Hold
this
on,
woman
wait.
stuff, you talking about when he's talking about the woman stuff, okay? We're talking about only the woman stuff, right? If he told me when he first met me that he's not looking for something, and I'm gonna make him look for me, that's not manipulation. If he told me in the beginning that, I just want a friend, but in my mind I'm finna give him that put them false expectations up here and say he's saying that back and make him be my husband. That's not what it is that I'm not accepting what he said. I'm not accepting it. And so if I keep pursuing him, like that boy said, if I keep pursuing him, he's really not hurting me. I'm hurting myself because the minute he said something that I didn't want, I should have went on. That's the part where I said when you should have non-negotiables. If a man come to you and say, "Well, can I borrow $5 tomorrow?" and you know you don't give me money, when you gave him them $5, you dropped your boundaries in. Now you know not only can I ask him, I only get 10 tomorrow. Do you understand what I'm saying? Sometimes it's not them, it's us. We will put our own self in there. After he said he don't want a girlfriend, and now we gonna make ourselves his girlfriend.
We leveled up, Mikey Mike. I'm sorry. Sorry, Chastity.
Thank you, Chastity.
Hold on one second. Cash App message says, hold on one second. Cash App message says, all right, you are who you date or mess with. When that boy was messing with those women, that's who he was. When he changed who he was, he attracted his wife. Moral of the topic is be who you want to date. And like Lily said, don't open them legs.
And Chastity just told y'all what I've been told y'all a long time ago. It's not always that man's fault. You see who that man is, and you continue to date him, you continue to be with him and allow him access to your body, it's not necessarily that man's fault. At that point, it's that man's fault from coming to you and knowing he had no intentions. But if you pursued that after you saw he had no intentions of wanting to be with you, liking you like that, and all that, you kept on going, of course he gonna keep calling. Of course.
Hold on 1 second.
Him that cookie.
Okay, so hold on 1 second, Mr. Washington. 1 second, honey. Elo, honey, can you chime in, Elo? Good morning. Chastity, honey, mute your mic, babe.
Peace to you, Diamond. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Good morning, Elo.
All right. Peace to you, peace to the panel, peace to everybody here. My voice, everything is by will of spirit and the proper guidance of my ancestors. I have to say this. When you're dealing with situations like that morally, yeah, you know, as men, like when you're living in a certain type of level, like when you're dealing with integrity and honor, respect and things like that, then yeah, right, we can actually put it on us. And, you know, if I see a woman that, you know, if I'm making her cry, then in my mind, okay, well, I'm a certain type of man, I'm moving my way. Maybe let me leave her alone, right? Because I ain't trying to hurt her like that, right? If I think I'm going to hurt her, I'm just going to leave her alone. But the fact is that a lot of men's not like that, right? That's just not the way it is, right? I mean, in a perfect world, it would be, you know, that would be the ideal thing, but it doesn't work It doesn't work like that, right? The good thing about men like that is perspective, right? You got to look at it a certain way. These men, when they come into certain women's lives, they teach them, right? A lot about men. They teach them about boundaries. They teach them all kinds of things, right? Because a lot of times pain, right, brings you to a level to where as though you start understanding about boundaries, how to bring boundaries for yourself, right? How not to allow yourself to get into these situations, right? How to identify certain type of men. Okay, we always talk about accountability, right? And I keep telling people accountability is your friend. Accountability is saying, hey, man, you know, what did I do or what am I doing, right, that could possibly get me in this type of situation, right? How can I not get myself in this? What am I learning from this? Because that's where all your lessons are, accountability. You know, that is where your lessons are. You have to learn. If you do not learn, then you will keep repeating it. So for everybody who has, every time you look in your life, you're attracting or you're with the same type of individual, but in a different body, that's the reason. There's lessons for you to learn. So yes, you know, wow, she said something great, you know, for men who stand on honor, for men, you know, who is, you know, these men walk on integrity, then we should be, you know, not being around these women and just hurting these women like that, right? But the fact is, again, that's not the way it is. You got men out here preying on women. That's just plain and simple. And women, y'all got to be wise. Just have some wisdom. Plain and simple.
Nice and short and sweet, Elo.
Jim,
and that's the truth.
Hold on, Jim, honey, would you like to say something? Your mic is muted. Jim? Okay.
You took his mic off. You gonna say something, bro? Jamez?
Yeah.
I ain't hear nothing he said. Oh, there you go. That's all I was saying, though. That's all I was saying. Yes, it's my fault initially, but after you realize I ain't about shit and I ain't trying to be shit with you, and you choose to keep going on and letting me come over and do whatever I want to do and leave, and you in the bed crying. Like you said, that's not the way I want to carry myself as an honorable person.
How many times you gonna say this, that boy? And to the person
because it's the truth. Because y'all ain't
that keeps adding me in the comments. No, I do not believe in my ancestors guiding me and all that stuff. I don't, and I'm not young-minded for that. I don't believe in the ancestors.
The reason why I keep saying that, rich girl, is because like everybody's saying, Chastity and Elo, and I think somebody else said it, I think Manny said it also. Y'all have to reflect on this. When you get out of a bad relationship, there are some things in that relationship that you also did wrong. There are some ways in that relationship that you failed yourself. So it's not always the other individual. That goes for men and women. Both parties play a part in tanking that relationship. And if you choose to not reflect, you're going to find yourself right back in the same situation. So that's all I'm saying.
That boy, the problem with that is not that cut and dry. Once she likes you, she likes you. Ain't no turning that off. She likes you.
Thank you, Mr. Washington. That's what I was trying to tell that boy. And that's what I was trying to basically say, because one thing about men, y'all know how women are, right? Y'all know when we like y'all, we'll go to doing things, you know, for you. We'll go, y'all know right off rip. Oh, okay, she liked me. She done did this, she done did that. Oh, okay, I got it. She cooking, she doing this, she doing that. Yeah. So y'all already know these things. Please stop playing.
Just spoke to that. Chastity just spoke to that. At that point, you start lying to yourself.
Okay.
When you realize I don't want nothing to do with you, and you say it's going on, you lying to yourself at this point.
But see how you keep doing it? That boy, once she likes you, she likes you. It ain't nobody else. She only sees you. And then it takes something to get over somebody. Hell, there's people that fuck love. If they like you enough, they will. Just like you said, they will lie to themselves. They'll stop talking to everybody else. They'll overlook everything else because they like you. And then what happened is you'll pick up the phone call 2 weeks later. You'll call her a month later, and she can't get over your ass because she likes you. As a man, you know when you hurting that woman, leave her alone if you hurting her. Don't play with her tomorrow trying to give her today. Mm-hmm. Don't play with it. Mm-hmm. You right, play with it. And it's so like it's not. And then I hear you, that boy. Yes, but as a man, it ain't them, us. They tired of hearing them. All they hear ever is you need to do this. You need to do this. Men don't say to other men, stop fucking hurting women.
Yeah.
I don't care how you did it. Stop hurting them.
Yeah.
Harm in totality. It don't matter what it is.
So let
Hurt
me
yourself before you do it. Do it to them.
So hold on 1 second, that boy, before you chime in, y'all. Y'all, we welcome to the Diamond Show, you guys. We have a lot of people that are in here that are new. Y'all follow the host. Monday through Friday, starting at 6 a.m. Eastern time, you guys. We have topics over here, okay? And we talk about anything and everything over here. Follow the host. You guys don't have to tap the screen over here, but you do have to engage. Okay. Can you guys send gifts, big or little? It doesn't matter, you guys, but can you guys engage and send gifts, big or little? All my level ones, please, y'all, we gotta do better. Level ones, don't talk to me, I'll talk to y'all. Level ones, don't talk to me, I'll talk to y'all. We gotta do better. Okay. Level 9, stop laughing. Level 9, stop laughing. Okay. Level 3, stop laughing. Okay. Level 1s, don't talk to me, I'll talk to you. Okay. Level 9s, don't. You're a hair away. You're a hair away. Level 9s, please don't laugh. Okay. Don't laugh. Level up, baby. That's all. I'm trying to help you. All right, just trying to help you. Level up, baby. That's all. Level up. All right. Level up. I'm trying to help you. Okay. Level up, babe. That's all I'm saying. Level up. Yes, sir. They say, what kind of shit is this? What? What kind of shit is it? What kind of shit is it? You know what? Let me ask the question to y'all. What kind of shit is it for you to be on a level 1? Yeah. What kind of shit is this? I agree. Yeah, it's diabolical.
Let me see you, Doc.
Okay, go ahead.
Hey, I want to ask Wash. I want to ask you a question, Wash. Okay. Knowing that
Thank y'all for the gifts.
That we go to, right? And knowing that they're out here preying on the women, what advice or what could you give a woman to protect herself from the men that don't think like you or me?
Thank y'all for the gifts, y'all. Thank y'all.
It ain't
come on, Shaman.
that,
come on, baby.
In my opinion, what it is, they can't see single men past the married man they keep looking at. They're looking at the married men and the married men and say, y'all, you need to find somebody like me. And yeah, y'all ain't talking to her, but y'all talking to her. They liking y'all, looking at me, and they can't tell the difference. I can't help him with that. I can't help that man. Because once he'll figure out, okay, yeah, she want a relationship. He probably living in New York and she living in Atlanta. She wants somebody every day, but he gonna talk to her and then she'll fall into liking him. And he living in New York knowing damn well he ain't finna move to Atlanta.
Damn well he ain't finna move.
He know he ain't finna move. And then first thing she'll do is she'll like him enough to say, I'll move to come up there. Now she in a whole nother state, no friends, no nothing, and he done sold her that dream, and he written out that everyday talk. They was only good because of the distance. They wasn't good because they was there every day. That level of that, if you doing that, if you really want that, you gotta fight that. That man, you gotta.
Thank you.
I understand what you're asking me, but that's the easiest way I can explain it. So is they see married men. Married men are saying, y'all saying that. Single man is just trying to get their attention, but they listening to y'all. They not listening to the single man saying, okay, I'm in this lane, understand me. They can't see us past y'all. Because they chasing what y'all done gave another woman this, y'all done gave a woman a house, the house, car, all of that. But some of y'all is out here playing with the single women just with the conversation. They enjoy the conversation so much that they can't hear the single man.
Okay. I'm muted. Yes, I am live somewhere else, you guys. I am on favorite.
Hold on, that boy.
I am on favorite. I'm on the app called Favorite. Download the
I
app. It's
understand
Favorite ending
I
with
understand
a D.
the issues that
I
men
am live
have.
over
My
there.
question
What I'm doing is I'm
since there are
streaming
men out there like
my
that,
favorite
what
live
advice could you give
from
the
my tablet
women
on YouTube.
to say, hey, women,
So some of my YouTubers
do this or
can
do
hear
that,
my live
right?
over
So they
here
can
on
actually
Favorite.
protect themselves.
So
I
my
already know
name
the
is
issue. Like what you're saying,
Blaqqdiamond
I can't disagree with none of that, but
Favorite.
that's not what I'm asking. So how do you, what do you do to help? Because you know our protection a lot of times come in the form of wisdom, right?
So I'm streaming from both apps right now, from different apps right now.
So if we can only offer them wisdom,
YouTube
what
over
piece
here,
of wisdom from
Favorite
you
over
being
here.
a single man could you actually give them that might actually help them and light their path so they don't actually get harmed out here by
we can't say this, we can't say that. So TikTok has a lot of rules and there's a lot of people mass reporting. So on my live on my live here on Favorite, we're not censored.
That's the only thing.
You know what I'm saying? We're not censored over here. So we can speak and say what we want to say over here. We have some conversations that they want to allow us to have on
from the
TikTok.
beginning and throughout everything, every interaction. Why? If you don't understand why, find out why you don't understand why. That's the advice I would have. I can't think of nothing else other than that. Always understand why. He took you out on a date.
A lot of y'all are probably new in here.
Why you want to spend
Monday
time
through
with
Friday,
me? Why
starting
you want
at
to talk
6:30
to me?
Eastern time, y'all have a talk show.
Why with everything?
So,
hey, Elo, can I take crack at your question?
Go ahead, my G.
Favorite
I would say
and YouTube
stay
for
true
now,
to your standards and
so
boundaries.
I can get everybody
Like
to
Chastity
pull.
spoke to when she
I'm
was
trying
up
to
there.
pull my following.
If you know you don't
over
accept
to Favorite,
something,
honestly.
don't accept it. Because it's only going to be an extra greater expense to you.
I have a more bigger following on TikTok.
So stick true to your standards and boundaries. Get your ideal man, because your ideal man is out there. You just have to be around and be open and available. But your ideal man is out there. But you got to stick true to your principles and your boundaries and your standards. Point blank, period. No excuse.
Okay.
None.
Creme de la creme. She said, I got you, Diamond.
That boy, it's a lonely ass place out there. It's a lonely world, that boy. You know how many, there's more single women than it is single men.
Mm-hmm.
They outnumber. Okay. You pick the state, pick the city. It's damn near 20 to 1 in some states. Being overlooked, not having just 20. A conversation, man, just that loneliness will kick in to where they maybe they will accept the conversation. That conversation shouldn't hurt them.
They can accept the conversation.
But see how you see, they can accept that, but with that conversation, why did you talk to her?
But Mr. White, even in that conversation, if he starts saying stuff that's outside of her standards and boundaries, then she know this is the only conversation I'm ever gonna have with this gentleman.
Okay.
Because she don't have to tell him what her standards and boundaries is. That's the same as telling the man what you're looking for. Then he's gonna say, "Oh, I need to stay inside the line. I need to color only inside the line." You know what I'm saying? Then she gonna end up fool.
Okay, but now that boy, you got. Okay, for example, you and I both know, the world knows, there's women out here that will, you went away for 5 years, she will stay single to wait on your ass 5, 10, 15 years and never talk to nobody. And then when you get out, you'll hurt her. They dealing with that. They dealing with that. I'm just to have a conversation, that loneliness is a motherfucker, that boy.
That's true, Mr. Washington. I get that. But at the end of the day, a woman has to love herself enough to be able to say, I'm all right while I'm single. I'm all right while I don't have a companion here right now because it's just temporary. If she continues to make herself open and available, but sticking to her principles, sticking to her morals, sticking to her boundaries, she's going to find somebody. But first, she has to be able to be in love with herself. Because when she's in love with herself, and this goes same for men, when you in love with yourself, you won't accept nothing less. Point blank, period.
How can they see that when the same man is standing? I'm standing right there next to you. Which one you think they looking at? How do they know the difference, that boy?
They know the difference?
No,
they know the difference because real recognize real. And when they real with themselves, no, Mr. White, it's the truth. It's the truth. I'm not blaming them. I'm blaming the individual.
Don't react, though.
Mr. Washington, it's the individual, Mr. Washington.
But listen,
Can you hear me?
accepting the conversation, that boy. That's
Are
all.
you listening to me? Can you hear me? We will know the difference once we know we got played. And once we take a step back knowing that we got played, you will find something actually different. Once you know that you found something the opposite of you, you would know that that person is right for you. Once you know that person is right for you, you won't even look at the other person the same. So you actually will know the difference. Now, if you keep going back to the same person, that's on you. But at the same time, you will actually know the difference if you date the opposite of you. And also, as women, we do have to take accountability for who we do choose. Because if we keep choosing the same one, we're not going to learn anything because we already know what to expect by opening ourselves up every time a man knows what we're about to do. So by going to the opposite of what we're not used to, you learn a little bit different by being catered to and being loved on the correct way. Because nobody can tell you no different. You know what you know, and God's going to show you a different way. If you pray about it and know about it, that's what you know. And I might be talking in circles, but I couldn't get it all out because everybody was talking differently.
I'm with you, Miss Marie, but this is the issue with that. You got men out here that all they know how to do is be in a relationship. They don't want you long term, but all they know how to do, their whole conversation is relationship talk. They don't know you. So they'll use that just to get the access. And I'm not saying that that's the issue. That conversation is always the same. He's triggering you. Now you like that. You don't think, I'm telling you, I know there are men out there that's all they do is to get that access. Go ahead, my fault.
Okay, so someone sent me a message. They said, ask the women on your panel when they are in a relationship do they want to be treated equally?
Yeah, but like I said, when I'm explaining the opposite of you is what you're not used to dating.
So, honey, so wait. So you said yes.
Can you ask me the question again? I'm sorry.
Okay, so when you are in a relationship, honey, do you want to be treated equally?
By me treating my partner the same as me?
Both ways.
Yeah, I mean, what's wrong with that? Because, I mean, when you get married, what you want to do, you want to be the only one that's happy? Because he got to be happy too. That's being selfish. You just saying, just treat me right. And he not getting nothing out of it. So what's the point? That's being selfish. When you get married, you have to give and take. You have to be happy. Nobody, it's not that, what is it they say? Happy life, happy wife? No, that's not even guaranteed because that man could be not happy.
Okay, so hold on one second.
You know,
Cash App message says, hold on one second. Cash App message says, ask that boy, how can he hold that woman accountable when she was acting doggish like him by picking a man like him?
The reason why I can say that is because I didn't, at that time in my life, I didn't care that I was hurting her or them, right? I didn't care. I really didn't. But she cared enough about herself to say, hey, this hurts. But at the same time, she kept going back and touching me, the hot stove, and saying, ouch, every single time. So at some point, she has to learn, hey, he's hot. He hurts. I need to stay away from that.
Thank y'all for the gifts. Thank y'all for the gifts.
That's what I'm saying. So she has to be able to love herself enough, respect herself enough to leave me the fuck alone. When I call, don't answer. If I knock on your door and you know it's me, hey, who is it? It's that boy. Oh, fuck you, nigga. Get the fuck away from my house before I call the police. She needs to be able to do that. She needs to love herself.
So hear me out. So that boy, hear me out, though. There are some women that does that, try to do that. And then they have, that's how some men become stalkers. Because when they're not,
that's why you get a paper trail and you go ahead and put that motherfucker out of his misery.
And that boy, and that is easier said than done. But when women wake up, right, and wisen up, let's be honest. When women wake up and wisen up, a lot of y'all try to manipulate those women by telling them that they're difficult, that no man is going to want them. They're not going to find better elsewhere. You know, y'all play a lot of crackhead games with women when they are, once they have waken up, when they realize this nigga ain't going to do number one, F me and sleep with me, and that's it. That's all he want to do. Hold on. Hear me out. And you're right. A lot of women have to learn to love themselves, right? A lot of women have to learn to love themselves. Then you know what y'all say? You by yourself for a reason. You single for a reason. Oh, you single because nobody don't want you. When a woman is working on themselves, it's a problem with her being single. Y'all try to manipulate that. Y'all always try, you know what I'm saying? So it's always something. It's always something.
Damn. You ain't never heard me on the panel telling the woman, that's why you single, this, and that. I've never done that. Not on your panel. Not on anybody's panel. You want, hold on, boss man. Hold on, let me get this out right quick. The reason why some of these men do that, Diamond, because those are the men that want to be manipulating you. Those are the men that want to dog you out. Those are the men that don't want you to value yourself, don't want you to respect yourself, don't want you to love yourself, so they can have a chance to dog you out. They want to get in on the crowd. They want to be the one joining the team of the niggas that's dogging your ass out. That's the reason why they say that. A man that don't want to do that shit ain't finna sit up there and tell you, oh, by you loving yourself and gaining some boundaries, gaining some goddamn self-respect, that, oh, ain't no man gonna want to be with you, your standards too high. No. The men that value women and actually start respecting women and love women
They not gonna sit up there and try to tell you no dumb shit like that.
But you heard what you heard what you said though, that boy. But that boy, you heard what you said. The men that you heard what you said, that boy. The men that value women. Do you know how many men out there that don't value women? Do you know how many?
I do. It's a lot of them, Diamond. It's a lot of them. It's a lot of them. I used to be one of them niggas. That's the reason why I speak the way I speak. I tell y'all the raw truth because I want y'all to pick up this game that I'm putting down. That way you learn. That way you can go back and self-reflect and say, so that's how he was able to do it. Okay, I bet the next one won't. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why I tell y'all the real.
But what if we learn on our own?
If you learn on your own, that's great too. Wait. At least you learn it. That boy, let him play. Let me say this, Mr. Watson. That shit to me. Wait a minute, Cloud. I'm gonna say this right quick. Cause I'm going back and forth. Cloud, let me say this right quick, please, darling. All right, I heard your back and forth with that boy and watched it, and I heard Diamond question, and I heard Elo question. The thing about it is, and I'm gonna say this towards young men and men our age, a lot of y'all, when y'all fuck up, what y'all don't be listening to is, yes, they always gonna have negative issues about me. That's what she's talking about is they want you to be that man that finally make that decision in your life to be an upfront man. Like a lot of times when y'all be talking, it make it seem like you're blaming the woman instead of being the man and say, you know what, I can see she's falling for me. I can see she falling for every goddamn word I say. I'm going to help her out. Hey, baby, at this dinner, I do it. Block me. Because everything you saying, you ain't going to get it from me. Be that man that going to be up front. Be that man that you could tell the young people, hey, when you grow up and you meet women, be up front with them. Be that man that they complain about. Don't be that man they complain about. Be the opposite of that. Be up front and let them know, hey, I'm going to tell you about me. I know you're going to tell me about you, and then we're going to go from there. If y'all ain't matching up, leave her, take her home, and don't call her back no more. Block her yourself. The problem with a lot of y'all dudes is y'all ain't got no self-control, and y'all ain't got no maturity about yourself. Because first thing you want to say is, well, she called me back. Why didn't you block her? Why didn't you take the initiative in your phone that you own and block her ass? So she won't be able to get in contact with you. Why don't you take the initiative and close the door on her ass so she won't try to contact you? Because you know some women would be into you and don't listen to what you're saying. Why don't you take the initiative as a man and block her ass? Because you know what the fuck you're doing.
But they're not going to do that. They're not going to do. Here's the thing, boss man. They're not going to do that because, right? Like that boy said, we are allowing this, right? When you know better, you do better. But right now, if they're allowing it, they're gonna run with it. They're gonna run with it. So and
that's immature. And that's the reason why the issue is, like, to answer the question when people come up here and say, God darn, why can't women say something positive about black men? I hear y'all say positive things about black men. The issue is, it's the suckers out here that make honest black men, I'm going to say it that way, honest, upfront black men look bad because they don't around here want to play games. They be real, and y'all don't understand is when you upfront, you'll still get what you want. She going to be upset. But you not take away her choice. When you take away her choice to choose to deal with your motherfucking ass, that's where you fuck up. But a lot of y'all suckers, because the only thing you can do is play games to get a woman attention. Because you scared, a half of you deep down inside, you scared of being rejected. That's what the fuck it is. And then you want to hide behind the moniker of being a man. No, that's a weak ass man. Because you could be up front, and at the end of the day, if she reject you, keep it moving. Guess what? There's another woman that gonna probably heard what you were saying. You know what? At least she's real. I'm gonna slide in my number. But a lot of y'all want to be fake and want to hide behind. Hey, I was a player back right there. They know you was a weak ass sucker, goddamn it, because you couldn't stand on your shit and let that woman choose and she could deal with your shit. All right, so boss man, if I just told y'all, right, my facade, right, quote unquote facade, only lasted at the most, maybe a week, because normally I got the coochie, the cobbler within the first day, right?
So if it only lasted maybe a week, and you saying we make the actual good men look bad, how does that work when you don't come with a facade? The good man is not the facade because he is he. He is him. So how will we make you look bad because your pain is not going to wear off?
Here's the answer to that, boy. The answer is you got to be aware of the society you live in. We live in a judgmental society. America is a judgmental society. You got to remember, our community was based on judgment, labels. The black community, judgment and labels. So most people treat you. So you got to go based on the society you live in. So there's the answer to your question. So when you hear women talking about men ain't shit, men ain't that, but the next day you see them talking about, oh, I just love my man or this and that, they just go on the individual, but they gonna generalize in their complaints. They gonna generalize in their anger. But deep down inside, they don't hate all men. They just fucking mad at that moment. The problem is a lot of suckers, like I said again, make the majority, most women view all men the same. And that's not right either. But at the end of the day, we know that's not true though.
Thank you, Vice Squad. Thank you, babe. Thank you so much, honey.
Women can have some generalizations, right, in their conversations about men, but yet and still, she's still entertaining some man somewhere, right, in her own life. So she might say a generalization, but she doesn't necessarily feel that about the man that she's entertaining at the time. So we just gotta learn to ignore that. If it don't apply, let it fly. You know. So at the end of the day, only thing I'm saying, when you came up here and you said, well, the men that act the way I used to act back in the day, they make the good. Yeah, because to me, people that act that way, that boy, they got to put up a face to get a woman's attention. To me, that's fake. Be who you are. You know, I wasn't trying to speak it in a way that I'm trying to tear somebody down, but I'm like, be who you are, be up front. Why you gotta come bring a fake face to get somebody attention? To me, that's a weak ass move.
But but boss man and that boy, as men, treating when men interact with women, you're acting like a husband. If you're asking a woman out, so just like
thank y'all for the gifts, y'all. Thank y'all for the gifts.
Some men, because of that access to that woman, I gotta act like the husband that she's looking for just to get a conversation with her. She won't talk to you otherwise. That's their individuality. So like asking, it's women that'll go out with a friend without you trying to hit on them. But you acting like, even with you going out as a friend, you'll probably still open up the door. You'll probably still pay for the date. You'll take, you know what I'm saying? You will do all those things that a husband would do.
Thank you for the gift.
But you're trying to be a friend just to get the access. You knew you didn't want that. So they can't tell because all men treat women like ladies. You do it. They can't tell.
No, they don't. So to what Bossman said when he was talking about the society thing, we got to be honest. Women were told to accept a man because a man gonna be a man. Let's be real. Like he was just saying, in society, in the black community, we were told a man gonna be a man, so you gonna have to deal with it if you want a man. So a lot of women deal with y'all shit because they feel like they will be outside. They would be judged if they don't got a man. And that boy, for you to get up here and say you ain't never said, I know why you single, you lie. You definitely said that. A lot of women deal with shit because they were told that that's what they're supposed to do. Because a man just gonna be a man, and you know, if you do this, he won't do this. You gotta be quiet. You gotta be meek. That's what y'all tell us up here every day. So they feel like in order to keep you around, they gotta deal with the bullshit. That's why a lot of women stay in abusive relationships. That's why a lot of women stay in harmful relationships because of that standard in our society. And then, hold on.
Thank y'all for the gifts, y'all. Thank y'all for the gifts.
And then you keep talking about if they continue to let me fuck, because they probably wanted to fuck too. Y'all gotta stop thinking that women don't just want to fuck, because we do.
And that's what I'm saying, Clout. And Clout, hear me out though. And that's what I'm saying. It's okay for you to just want what you want. Just understand what you are selling for. Just understand, right, why this is happening or that is happening. Because the more you keep sleeping with that guy, right? The more you keep sleeping with that guy, the lower and lower and lower you will be. You are belittling yourself. Just hear me out. And because that's all you are selling for is just being sexually active in the bed, and that's it. That's it. You basically telling this man, hey, all I want to do is sleep with you too. That's basically all I feel I'm worth is right now. That's all I feel I'm worth.
But that woman who feels like that, she's not trying to be in a relationship with him. She just wants that nut. But we're talking about the women who are acting as if they want to be in a relationship.
Okay, and so that's what I'm saying. She just want that nut. So her just want a nut means she's still selling for something. She's still selling for less.
Basically.
She's still selling for less.
At the end of the day, we always settling. Women are always going to be the bearer. We're going to always be the bearer of everything. Because if we don't settle with it, it's a problem. If we do settle, it's a problem. Again, the woman who is actually trying to get your attention, the woman who just trying to fuck, she don't care about you not calling her. She don't care. So the time you call her, she want that nut, she's going to be like, come on over. But the woman who wants to be with you, she's going to care about you calling her. She's going to care if you came over or not. So there's a difference. It's not selling. That's just what she wants. You think she's settling because you won't do that. But that's not her settling. That's what she wants in her life. And we always tend to put our standards on other people. And that's the problem.
Exactly. They be in her front. I talk a lot of shit, but I ain't never told no woman that. I ain't never told no woman that.
Yeah. You literally
said it in a different way because the woman's gonna make you work hard for it.
Okay, a lot of times y'all mix me and Corey voice up sometimes, so I know I ain't never said no shit like that. I could give a fuck who you in a relationship with.
You started
the woman's gonna make you work hard for it. Sorry. The woman's gonna make you work hard for it, and then a jump off is not gonna make you work hard for it. They're basically gonna just say, let's do it, let's done. Whatever, but somebody just wants you to work for it and it's not going to give it up that quick. Either you going to stay or you going to leave. Half the time they going to leave because they ain't got time to be working hard for it because all they want to do is just screw. But
that's the issue. That's the issue because I speak to Alabama like Klaus said. People are not honest, so you can't equate people being honest with each other on what they want. The problem is the dudes that's lying and the women that's lying to themselves. That's the problem. And they lie to themselves thinking they can change somebody with their cobbler, and these dudes thinking it's a game. Who I'm gonna pull her? I heard in the neighborhood she's real conservative. I'm gonna show her. I'm gonna show everybody she ain't that conservative. I'm about to pull that thing. That's what be going down. That is true, boss man.
Okay,
I've been on a couple of times.
Okay, so you guys
get in here and say something.
Go ahead, Eva.
No, go ahead. No, hell no. You go before me.
No. Go ahead. Go ahead and say what you're gonna say.
All right. Look, man. We're gonna have to give people okay. We're gonna have to give people some grace here. We're gonna have to give people some mercy here. You're dealing with generations and generations and fucking generations, right, of programming, right? That men have been falling up under for years. That women have been falling up under for years. Okay. This stuff we need to really, really, really pay attention to this, and we need to start giving each other grace, man. All right? A lot of people is out here making these player moves. You got generations of men running around thinking they players, right? You got dudes groomed since little children, right? 5, 6 years old, right? By mothers and fathers. Ooh, he gonna be a ladies' man. He gonna be a lady killer. He gonna be a heartbreaker, and being celebrated for doing all of these things that a lot of people's talking about. So this is generations of programming that's going on here. So we got to actually to look at this situation the way it is. Look, it'd be a wonderful world if men, like if we could actually have the world change themselves to appease us instead of us doing the work and stop falling for a lot of this bullshit and grow up. And a lot of people need to grow up and get more strength within inside themselves. Can't keep blaming it on the outside. The outside is not going to change. They're just not going to do that. So yeah, it would be a good world if men just, took the initiative and said, you know what? I'm hurting her. I can see that. Let me just leave her alone. Man, it don't work like that. These dudes ain't about to do no shit like that. I mean, on this panel, a lot of guys, they come off like, they just these real good guys. But the fact is, these dudes ain't out here doing that, and they not going to do that. Women really need to hear and they need to listen
Especially when dudes are talking about they used to be womanizers. These are dudes who used to be in that game and they out here and they're telling you that this is what they used to do. Women, y'all need to listen to these guys, man. When I come up here, I don't speak that much more because people don't listen and they don't respect it and they don't appreciate it. The fact is that you can't expect for these people to change to appease you so you can go along life more smoother. It don't work like that. These guys are not going to do that. They're not going to walk away from you. If you are out here, we all know that what you allow these people to do, you're teaching them how to deal with you. And if you continue to allow these people to do what they do to you, then, hey, man, I don't know what to tell you because these guys are going to take advantage of you. Women are going to take advantage of you. Everybody is going to take advantage of you if you allow it. I will say this and then I'm going to land whatever the fuck it is I'm flying. Excuse my language. Whatever I'm flying. It's just ridiculous. But whatever I'm flying, look. Dirty men teach clean women how to have dirty eyes. That's all I'm going to tell you. Okay? That's all I'm going to tell you. And if you don't get what the hell I just said, then you go on and keep doing what you're doing. But these men are not going to change and not walking away. That's just the way it is.
Thank you, Vice Squad. Thank you, babe.
Will take advantage of you every chance they get.
Hey, Angela.
These men out here, one more thing, women, there's so many men that hate y'all as American black women in this society right now. It's unreal. And you got those covert ones that's up that be around y'all. Oh, we love women and this, that. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Well, you keep believing that. The fact is they do not like you, period. They hate you with a passion.
Hold on, no, Clout. Let him know, Clout. Let him finish. Let him finish.
He said he was landing his plane.
But he ain't finished though. He ain't done. Go ahead, Elo. Go ahead, Elo. No, Elo, we still on the part about they don't like us and stuff, and they do. We still on that part.
Well, all right. Well, let me. Some dudes they ain't gonna like this, but a lot of you have been indoctrinated to think that pain and abuse is love, that somebody actually really loves you, right? And a lot of y'all been indoctrinated to this shit. A lot of the men who really hate you, it comes out in smacks. This is why it went from making love to wanting to break your back, wanting to crack you, hurt you,
choke you
in the hospital, wanting to split you, do all of this kind of funny shit, beat you up. This is where all this stuff is coming from.
Spit in your face.
They could spit in your face, do all types of disgusting things. And since you've been indoctrinated to believe that this is freaky, this is all a part of it, right? A lot of these men who really hate you, they get away with doing this. That's why a lot of men want to treat you soft,
leave bruises on you.
Love you and want to treat you right. A lot of these women now, they look at that as boring. They want somebody to straight up dog them because they've been actually indoctrinated and born into an indoctrinated society. So like a lot of them really, really, really dislike you and hate the that come out in smacks and the way they treat you. That's all I'm gonna tell you. So you just check it out. Plain and simple. What I'm gonna end that. And peace to you. Peace to all of y'all. Y'all remain encouraged, man. It's always a pleasure, man. Y'all, peace to y'all.
Thank you, Elo. So y'all hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second, you guys. There's a lot of new people in here, y'all. Welcome to the Diamond Show. Monday through Friday, starting at 6 a.m. Eastern time, y'all. We have topics. I am on different platforms. Favorite. I'm on TikTok. I am on YouTube as well, you guys. I'm on Instagram as well. Follow me on all my platforms, y'all. Black Diamond 1 on all platforms. I'm also on YouTube right now, streaming on YouTube as well. Welcome in to all the newbies, y'all. Follow the show. Okay. Y'all know I got to get out of here. You guys don't forget to go on the website, www.theblaqqdiamondshow.com, so you can grab your Backyard Boogie tickets that will be held in Atlanta. Also, don't forget about Fight Night, you guys, that we're having. Also, I'm getting ready to go and look at these gems right now, so don't forget about Fight Night, y'all. I am getting Fight Night prepared. I'm getting Fight Night prepared as we speak. Okay, so you guys, I will see y'all in the AM, y'all. My TikTok is up. However, my Diamond Show fan page, you guys, they mass reported it. They got it out of there. Okay. So I lost a lot of my subscriptions, y'all. I lost almost 800 and some subscribers. I lost my TikTok shop. I lost my gifts, y'all, earnings, and etc. So y'all, again, yeah, they took the Diamond Show fan page. Yeah, some of y'all favorites that y'all be in there supporting. Yeah, Kiki, haha, laughing. Ooh, yeah. Okay, so y'all listen. So my level ones, I see y'all. Y'all still talking. Level ones, hi. Okay. So y'all, we will be over here tomorrow as well. I'm going to stream from all different platforms. I'm going to stream from all different platforms, but I am trying to merge away from TikTok. So you guys download the app favorite. Download the app favorite, you guys. I am trying to expand. I'm trying to get out the ponds. I'm trying to get out the barrels, y'all. I'm trying to get away. All right. I'm trying to expand. Yeah, I'm trying to elevate. So that is the path that I am on. So thank y'all so much. I will see y'all in the AM. I know it's a lot of y'all in the box want to say something, y'all, but I got to get out of here because I got an appointment. So we can have this conversation tomorrow, y'all. But we were talking about Shannon Sharp and it went here. Ooh.
Have a blessed day, Diamond.
Thank y'all so much.
Beautiful day, everybody. Thank you guys for having me. Diamond, have a beautiful day, you beautiful queen, and I hope to see you again.
Thank you, y'all. Thank y'all. So again, everybody's asking if this your first time seeing me on favorite, follow the host. Okay, follow the host. I will see you guys in the AM, y'all. We are number 2 in the rankings. Thank y'all so much, Mafia. We did it again, y'all. Mafia, we did it again.
Good job.
Okay, so y'all level ones. I hope to see y'all tomorrow. We got to get it together someday somehow.
All right, come
on. Diamond, be safe.
All right, y'all.
Roll out.
I hope the best for all the people watching, for all the people alive, and I love everyone.
Okay.
Bye.
All right, y'all. See y'all later. YouTubies. Shout out to y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for tuning in. I will see you guys in the AM. All right. This kind of went good. Today, didn't it? Now we can't win for losing. Now we can't, y'all. Hell, one of the ops on shit. I went to favorite. This one they done bought their ass over favorite. God damn. So the difference is they can't mass report though. They can't take down the lie. We can do what we want to do and we're not censored, y'all. Okay, so again, I'm about to get out of here, y'all. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for tuning in, y'all. And I will see you guys in the AM, okay? See y'all in AM. So y'all be careful, be safe out there in these TikTok streets. Download the app favorite, y'all. My name is that Black Diamond 1 on there. Stop acting up and just download the app. City boys, I need you to get in the box on favorite. All right? Get in the box on favorite. I need to see you. Okay, I need to hear you. So I'm about to get out of here, y'all. Thank y'all so much again for tuning in. Y'all look at me looking like, child. Let me get up out of here. I see y'all in the AM, okay? Y'all have a good one. Bye, y'all. Damn, how I end the live. Look, how I end the live. I did, but I didn't like it, so I deleted the app. Okay, well, babe, come back. Thank you so much, y'all. Come back. Oh, shit. Okay, y'all, let me get out of here.